welcome to Lapel, Indiana. And we're here for the final regular season matchup, week number 9, Eastern Hancock Royals at Lapel Bulldogs. And we will have a 7 o'clock start. And it's starting to sprinkle a little bit here. And let's talk a little bit about this matchup. We have last week, the Royals clinched the Mid-Eastern Conference title with a 26-14 win over Shenandoah. And Lapel won their second straight game with a 28-7 win over Jay County on their senior night. The Bulldogs are led by sophomore Devin Craig, who has thrown for over 200 yards in his last 5 games, including 13 touchdowns in that stretch. The Royals are led by quarterback Elijah Eden and sophomore running back Mark Cuby. Eden has over 1,200 yards passing, while Cuby has over 800 yards rushing and 14 touchdowns. One common opponent, or a few common opponents. They've played 4 different common opponents. The Royals defeated Frankton, while Lapel lost to Frankton early on the season. Lapel defeated Heritage Christian, while EH lost. We're going to stop for the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
I think he might do that. He was like, what?
All right, we're getting ready here. About a little over 12 minutes until kickoff. And just to a couple things, tonight's announcers, I'm Joe Paxton, and Jade Galleon's with me tonight.
I'm excited to be here. Finally got my chance.
Yes, and she's going to bring some energy.
Yes.
I watched last week's live stream, and Sherry was great. I was pretty bad. I'm like, show a little excitement for the touchdown. So we brought her in to bring a little energy, and I know she's going to do a great job.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Hopefully I don't yell at the coaches too much.
And then this is the Dents Automotive pregame show. A couple things. We have the weather, and it's 71 degrees. It's pretty warm out still.
Yeah, it feels great. I love this kind of weather.
It says a 73% chance of precipitation, but I'm going to guess we're going to be 100% at some point during this game. And then little wind, about 8 miles per hour, but not too much.
Honestly, I don't mind this kind of weather for a football game. A little bit of moisture is not great if you're a passing team, but this is my kind of stuff. Give me a bowl of chili, some hot chocolate. This is my kind of weather right here.
And Lapel has the turf,
yes.
So we shouldn't really see any effects of the rain really on the field. So
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun night, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Some players to watch, okay, for the Royals. Mark Cuby, he's got 14 touchdowns. I talked to Coach Gallion, and I mean he's moving up that list of all-time touchdowns. And if he can just continue that tonight, that'll be a huge help in the Royals' chances of winning tonight. And then sophomore Devin Craig, thrown for 2,080 yards passing.
That's crazy.
He's got a lot of weapons to throw to, though one we think is sitting out tonight, but he throws to Nick Whitty a lot with 800 yards receiving, Riley Hudson with over 500, and then Bryce Burris with over 300 yards receiving. So he's got a lot of weapons. Reminds me a little bit of our team a few years ago where we just had so many receivers that could hurt you. Kind of Lapel has kind of been that with their sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of like a 2013, 2014 team where, I mean, we just had an arsenal. And EH's team this year, it reminds me of that team as well. I mean, Mark is great, and he carries the team in a lot of ways. But we definitely have a bench that's coming off our JV team. What are they, 7-1 now?
Yeah, I got it on here.
Yeah.
7-1, I believe.
Yeah, so we've got some depth of kids coming up, and the program just keeps growing and growing. So I'm excited to see EH football this year, next year, year after. It's going to be good to watch.
Yep. So there's our players to watch. We'll kind of look at a few things. Let's look at the conference. The Royals wrapped up the Mid-Eastern Conference Championship last week with their win over Shenandoah. They went 3-0. That's the way to do it. Just win all your conference games, and you take care of business and don't have to worry about someone helping you out.
Do you think it's harder to win a conference title versus a sectional, or?
In boys basketball, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Because you have to you can't have an off night, and the conference is so deep, and in football, I mean, it's a small conference. But they're good teams. There's a lot of good quality teams, and there's no gimme games in there.
Yep.
So I think conference is a difficult thing to do to win, and that's a big accomplishment for the Royals.
Yeah.
And so, let me see. I don't know if this is – nope, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. We'll look at some kind of – that we kind of talked about him already, but you're going to see Jack Miller. He's a freshman. For the Bulldogs, he's number 2 out there. He doesn't look like a freshman when you see him out there. I believe he's Tim Miller's son, so it'll be the coach of the Bulldogs, and it'll be interesting to see how I think the Bulldogs kind of got off to a slow start. We'll look at their schedule real quick. They lost 3 of their first 4. Wow. And maybe that's a little bit of a freshman learning curve there. I'm not putting it all on him, but and they were playing some really good teams in there as well.
Yeah, I was going to say their schedule is stacked. Wow, that's a tough one.
So,
got Lutheran on there, Heritage Christian. Those are some great teams.
Yep, and so they've played a very tough schedule. So don't let that 4-4 record fool you, because they're. In fact, if you look at the sectional, they're in our section. We'll talk about this at some point tonight. We play them next week. They arguably could be what I would probably consider the favorite for the sectional.
Oh, so, yeah, definitely.
So it's a team that we've got to be able to play well again tonight, and then we're going to see them again next week. We'll talk about that at some point.
I feel like Lapel is just a solid team year after year. Since we've been at Eastern Hancock, this is our 12th year up here. My husband always takes more time to prepare for Lapel than many other teams. Just they're so solid offensively year after year. So they are running a great program up here. And I don't know, how long has Tim Miller been coaching up here?
It's 12th year.
Oh, I see it, 12th year. Yeah, so he's been here since we've been here, and it's just fun to watch. But, man, they are tough.
And the weird thing is the Royals lead this all-time series 30-14.
Oh, wow.
But so many of those were before the Tim Miller era.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of those 14 wins are in that Tim Miller era.
Yeah.
And last year we split, but it had been a while since we had beat Lapel last year.
Okay.
Or until last year. So, all right. Since we've been talking about it, the coaches for tonight, Coach Pat Echeverria for Eastern Hancock, and head coach Tim Miller, who has some connections with Eastern Hancock.
I was going to say, he's an EH person from way back,
well,
right?
He's from Mount Vernon.
Oh, Mount Vernon.
Okay. But his sister is Libby Manship.
Okay, all right. I knew there was some connection there.
Yep. So Eli Manship will be on the field,
yep.
his nephew will be on the other side of the sideline.
That'll be fun to watch a little family
I
go
can
at
just
it.
imagine how that.
I'm thinking of Thanksgiving dinner,
Thanksgiving, yes.
with
Yes, I can
with
just
Tim
imagine.
Miller's son, and yeah, that's got to be fun.
Yep. All right. Let's talk about the sectional real quick. This is the bracket, so you can see the Royals are going to come back, and that adds a different dynamic to this game because these two teams are going to see each other next week. So how do you prepare for that? I know that our coaches have some ideas on what they're wanting to do tonight, and I'm sure that Lapel has some things that they're not wanting to give away too much because next week's the one that really matters.
Yeah, I've got to be careful what I say. I don't know if you recognize the last name Gallion. My husband is one of the coaches. He's calling the offense, and he kind of gave me not a warning, but like, hey, just be careful because I've talked to you about our plans, so just don't say too much. So just give me a nudge, Joe, if I'm saying too much.
Yes. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic in this back-to-back game. But next week's game's at home, and so we'll be back in our normal press box. Do want to mention this because we are going to stream this tomorrow, and while we have a chance, the volleyball sectional, we're going to stream it tomorrow morning. It'll be on IHSA TV only, so we won't be on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter or anything else. It'll only be on IHSA TV, and that first game against Riverside is 11 a.m.
I was going to ask what time that game is.
11 a.m. tomorrow. So get up in the morning, turn on some IHSA TV, and watch our volleyball team in the sectional tomorrow morning at Triton Central. Or better yet, go.
Yeah, that would be great.
Go to Triton Central. It's not that far of a drive, and then if they were to win that match, they would then move on to the 6 o'clock championship match tomorrow night against the winner of Cecina Irvington Prep.
Yeah.
So just wanted to get that out there and make sure that we're kind of people know where to find us. I hate that. I mean, I like that we're on IHSA TV, an affiliate of them, but sometimes I'm afraid some people can't find us.
Yeah. Well, and I know my mom is watching back in Boonville, which is down around Evansville, and when it's on YouTube, she can find it pretty easily, but when it's somewhere else, she has trouble. Sorry, Mom.
And next week's football game will be the same way.
Oh, okay.
So when we play in the sectional against Lapel next week, it'll be on IHSA TV only. Okay. So tonight is our last night for trivia for the fall.
Man.
And tonight's our last night that will be on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter until winter sports start.
Okay. Am I allowed to play the trivia?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't told the answer, so I should be ready to go.
Oh, yeah. You can always participate.
Okay.
And let's see. Trying to make sure we get through some stuff. And we got about 3 minutes. And I think we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be ready for the kickoff here in just a little bit. Waiting for the teams to get out here.
I know.
There they come.
Here they come. Yeah, it's pouring down rain. They might have waited till the last minute.
Yep. So we're going to take a quick break. And we will be right back right after this commercial. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
One thing I love about 9 Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9 Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is
All right, we're back. It's a pretty crowded press box in here. We are one of 3 live streams tonight in this game, so apparently it's a big game here.
Yeah, I guess so.
So a lot of people here wanting to stream it, and I think it's a late arriving crowd, or people are staying home.
I'm wondering. I was looking at that. I thought, man, it's fall break, but gosh, we usually have a much bigger crowd. But then I'm looking at the viewers at home. It's pretty high for start of the game, I feel like. Maybe not, but I think everybody kind of decided to stay home. I don't blame them.
Yes. And apologize that we have the clock there, and it looks very hard to read. So
we'll try to remember to give some plays on that, like just tell you what the time is periodically.
And if you remember anything from last Friday night, it's a tad windy.
Yeah, a little bit windy, a little bit rainy today too.
We've tried not to mention the wind. It's not as bad as it was last week, but.
Well, I remember when I turned on the live stream last week, it was 77-7 on the scoreboard. So I think the wind was affecting the score. It was in our favor, so I was excited, but I don't think that was accurate.
So tonight, I didn't talk to you about this before, but I am controlling the scoreboard manually with this.
Perfect.
So if I forget to add points or change the quarter or whatever, let me know, because the only thing that camera's doing tonight is the clock.
Okay.
So they're getting ready to do the tip. We have a ton of umbrellas in the stands right now, and so far none is blocking our view, but the rain on the windows is
that's making it difficult, that's for sure.
And we'll mention this later on, but make sure we have a special treat at halftime. We're going to show some pictures of our middle schoolers who went on a trip to Mississippi over fall break, and make sure you stay tuned during halftime to see that.
Such an awesome experience for those kids. I wish we had something like that when I was in middle school.
Yeah. All right, the Royals are in all white with the white and blue helmets. I'm a big fan of the white and blue helmets.
I love it, except for JoJo. He's got a blue.
Yeah, I noticed that. What was the idea on that?
Well, I think when they ordered it, they painted it wrong, but it makes it easy to find him, you know, when he's on the field, JoJo Hollenball. It's easy to call him out. I don't even need to know his number.
Yeah, so I really like that. The Royals in all white, and then the Bulldogs in all black.
Yes, that's cool.
And I love this. Nice and easy to read numbers, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
So
this is very reminiscent. My old high school was black and gold. It brings back some old memories here.
Yeah. Black and gold's pretty good.
I love black and gold.
Good colleges as well.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that. I honestly prefer red if we're talking about colleges. Cream and crimson preferably, but
all right.
let's see.
Looks like we're getting ready to kick off, and I believe it's going to be Cole Miller, a senior, kicking off for the Bulldogs. And the Royals look like they have
Voles back deep to receive.
Voles, and is that
looks like Pablo.
No.
81?
81 is not 81 is Hayden Jackson.
Oh, Hayden Jackson. Sorry.
If that's
oh, I see it. Yep, you're right.
Yep. So
I've got to remember my white jerseys versus my blue jerseys. Yep. That's my bad.
And there we go. Kickoff. And I think it goes to Hayden.
Let's go, Hayden. He's got some wheels on him, that kid, if he gets loose. There he goes.
There he goes. He's
Hayden.
got some room. And
that's right. He's going to run it all the way back. No flags.
What a way to start.
We got a
freshman. And that's a touchdown.
Oh, we've got a flag back here. I wonder what that's for.
So, but hey.
That's awesome.
How
Great
about
for him.
That? Freshman just really first return of the season.
Yes.
And takes it for all the way back, but.
Great blocks by our guys, too. You could see it from our angle. He just found that hole and went right through it. It was awesome.
There's the replay.
Yep, right there. See it? Good for him.
I don't see the penalty, but the
That's
thing is, I don't think the penalty affected it because they weren't even close to containing him there.
That was a great read. Look at that. Fantastic. Very well executed on all sides.
And Hayden Jackson had a great junior varsity season.
Yeah.
I know for Coach Hibbert. And so that penalty is going to move the Royals way back, all the way at the 20-yard line, it looks like. And got Eden in the shotgun. You got Mark QB back with him. Manship on the near side. And the snap and the handoff to QB. And it's going to be about a pickup of 1, I think.
Looks like it. Good stop by number 32, Isaiah Young from Lapel.
Looked like he had an opening there at first.
Yeah, that kid, he wrapped him up quick.
Now we've got the second down and about 8. We don't have down and distance, so we'll try to mention that a lot.
I'm going to let you handle that, Joe.
Okay.
I will try not to be the cheerleader up here. I'm resisting.
Oh,
We're going to
there's a
throw.
good throw. Oh, through the hands of Rubel.
Yeah, just above his fingertips there.
You wonder how much the rain is going to affect the passing game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean,
I know they wanted some more ball boys on the side to help keep the balls dry.
Yes.
On the sideline, so trying to help with that. Now the Royals with a third down and about 8. And he's got QB back with Eden. And he's going to look to throw.
Looking to manship. Oh.
And it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So it's going to be a 4th down. So after a really exciting start there with the long kickoff return that gets called back for a penalty, the Royals are a 3-and-out on offense. And they're going to kick it to, I think that's number 17. And
Looks like Logan White, the
Yep.
senior, Logan White.
And that's Aaron Redmond back to punt for the Royals. And there is the short, low punt. Going to be hard to return, so it's going to take a Royal bounce. And it wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Yeah. Not our best start, but, we've still got a lot of game left, and Lapel is clearly ready for this game. Their kids are fired up. You can feel the energy up here,
Yep.
and they're ready. They've watched film. They're prepared.
And it seems like the rain is coming down even harder.
Yeah.
This is not their senior night, but it's their last home game on their
okay.
home field. So, all right. So we have Craig with in the back shotgun with Miller back there with him, and the fake to Miller.
Looks like he's looking at number 10 here.
Yep. It's going to be a short throw and nice
he
pass.
caught it. Wow, great catch. Number 22,
Riley
Hudson. Yep, that was a great catch.
And he just kind of didn't look like anybody was open, and then all of a sudden Hudson came open, and Craig, nothing really hurt him there on that pass. He was on target.
I think it says a lot about your quarterback when they can stay calm and not rush the play. Look for the available receiver, look for where the play's going to happen, and just make it happen.
Miller's going to pick up about 3 yards there on that carry, his first carry of the game. And like we talked about, this is a throwing team. They will look to throw it quite a bit, but they still have a capable runner there in Miller.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Craig in the shotgun. He's going to fake the
Fake
handoff and good pressure up the middle.
Nice.
That was Wheeler nearly got him, and there Craig,
Wrap
what a
him up.
play. Oh, get
gosh,
the tackle.
he's still going.
And there we go. Finally
Brought
get a
down by
tackle.
Caden Willis.
So,
Dom Shelby tried to get a hold of him, but couldn't quite
yeah.
grab onto him. Man, he's quick.
Yep.
Brought down by Willis.
And Wheeler had the pressure there.
I love watching Evan Wheeler play. He's like a little bulldog, man. He just comes out of nowhere and takes people out. He is fun to watch. The energy, look at him.
Mm-hmm. There's Miller. He's off to the right, and he's going to pick up a good 6 yards.
They're just making their way down the field here.
He kind of liked Craig's poise. I mean, he didn't look panicked under pressure there for the Bulldogs, and he found the target.
That's what I mean. He's cool, calm, and collected, that's for sure.
And now you have Craig back in the shotgun. Miller on his right. And motion. There's a jet sweep toss. And that is number.
Looks like Voles.
Yeah.
Number 7 brought him down.
Didn't see who carried it there.
Priest, I believe it was.
Okay. So they'll do that little toss on the jet sweep there.
Jet sweep.
And they do that a lot. All right, shotgun. And the Royals jump. Flag on the Royals.
You know, you don't see that happen too often, I will say. Our guys are usually pretty good at holding still, but, you know, it happens.
Yep.
That's all right.
And that's good. That's a good job by the Bulldogs executing that. It's going to be a first down. It was less than 5 yards, and going to keep this drive moving. So now we're 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Got about, it's 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
There's
pass
Craig.
it. Looking.
What a pass and catch there. That was number 11. Or sorry.
Number 12.
12, sorry.
No.
Logan White.
I thought it was 12. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. So, there they go. Hand off up the middle. This time the Royals stuff it.
Yes. Looks like 34 for Royals brought down.
True blood.
True blood. Sorry about the numbers, guys. Rain on the window, and they're just far enough away. I'm trying to see who's who, and it's difficult to see.
We got the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal. Craig back with Miller on his right side. And there's motion, Hudson. And flag. So it's probably going to be against the Bulldogs here. Going to move them back about 5 yards on the false start. And it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 11-yard line here. Do want to thank Wisman. I'm trying to say.
Christian
Wisman.
We just usually just call him Wisman.
Yes. He's up there in the rain.
Now I know.
Running the camera for us, so.
We are very thankful to be in the press box, that's for sure.
Yep.
Oh, he's looking for an open receiver. Oh, wow, great catch. That was a great catch.
Touchdown by Riley Hudson.
Yeah, Riley Hudson.
And here's the replay, but Hudson, one of their main weapons there. Got to know where he's at all the time.
All the time, yep.
And he makes a great catch. You didn't quite catch it on the replay, but he went up and got it, high-pointed it, and got his feet down.
And he's just a junior, so they've got a lot of time to utilize him on their offense.
Cole Miller, I think, to kick.
And it looks like it's good. Yep, that's good.
And so the Royals go 3 and out on their first possession. And the Bulldogs then take the punt and travel about 60 yards or so and score a touchdown.
So we've got about 7 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right.
See, we've got people watching all the way from Myrtle Beach. Jealous. Hopefully it's not raining down there. Little onside kick, but recovered by the Royals, thankfully. Number 23 got on that. Is that Dom? Dom Shelby, yep.
Yeah, it kind of caught me. Every time I'm always looking away when
I know.
they
Well, you've got a few buttons up here you've got to take care of, Joe. That's to be expected.
That was a good job, though, being aware of the situation and and getting that, because that would have been a killer had we not come away back with that. All right, see if the Royals can answer with this second drive. You got Eden with QB on his left side. They're going to hand it off to QB up the middle. He's
Go,
got some
Mark.
space. And
Yeah, we got a few yards. We'll take it.
7-yard run.
Now, the Royal offense is trying something different. I don't know if you've watched a lot of live streams, but we are not signaling. We are huddling tonight, so we're going to try something a little different, mix it up.
Yep.
Like we said, we've got to play Lapel next week, first round of sectionals. You don't want to give too much away, but we're going to try a little something different here. So we'll see how the boys can handle the change up. Looks like they're doing pretty good so far. There we go.
And first down pickup by Mark QB.
You know what I love about Mark is that he never stops running his feet. He just drives and drives and drives until they take him all the way down.
Yep.
And that's what you've got to do with a defense like this. Lapel's defense is not to be messed with, that's for sure.
Yep. And there's the replay of that, and he's, I really like. Like you said, he moves his feet really well, and it a lot of times the first guy doesn't get him down.
Yeah, I know it's going to take a few. That's for sure.
All right.
Got a couple of receivers out here.
We got a flag before we start. And it looks like it's against the Bulldogs. So offsides on the Bulldogs. We do have chat here in the press box, as you probably already know, but we talked about. So let us know if you see any issues.
Got 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
All right, Eden's going to hand it off to QB off the left side, and he's going to get close to the first down.
It? Oh, it's close.
They're going to call him short.
Oh. You know, this is really hard doing the live stream and not yelling at the game like I would normally do when I'm watching from home. Usually I'm shouting at the screen, and I'm trying to contain myself. So I'm sorry, guys at home, if I get a little fired up here in a minute.
All right, so Eden in shotgun. QB, a lot of Mark QB in this.
Yep.
Oh,
almost got it.
They did get him.
Yep.
So a loss of about 4 yards.
That'll be Matt Carpenter, looks like, took him down.
Yep,
Senior from Lapel.
He's their leading tackler.
Well, I see that.
So, or actually, sorry, he's not their leading tackler. He's third leading tackler, but he's got 8 sacks, so he gets back in the backfield a lot.
Does he play basketball? He looks like a basketball kid.
I can't remember.
Big, tall kid out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could.
Yeah.
It's been a while. All right, third down and about 4. Eden takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to QB up the middle this time.
Mark.
He's going to be just short. That was a good tackle right at the line to gain. It looked like he was going to make it, but great tackle there.
You know, I've really liked watching Elijah Eden, how much he's grown from freshman to sophomore year. You know, you put a freshman in varsity quarterback. That's a big, big shoes to fill, and he has grown so much and matured, and it's really fun to watch him make decisions on the fly and just really take control of the game. I really like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a good kid.
Oh, yeah.
Great student, good kid.
Here's a fourth down play, big.
There we go, Mark.
Mark's
Running
got
to
it.
the outside.
And some more.
Still driving, still driving.
Great job, Mark QB. And a good job by the offensive line. He really had the first down before he was even close to touched. And thank you for the update on Matt Carpenter.
Oh, yep, that's what I thought. He looked like a big
basketball
old tall
coach
kid
would
down
know
there.
that, but
Yeah, come on, Joe.
But that's
I don't think he
that
played
scouting
CT.
report's a long ways away.
Yeah, you haven't switched into basketball mode yet, huh?
Well, I have, but it's more Centerville.
Oh, yeah, that's who we play first, huh?
No.
Is it scrimmage or regular game?
That's the first regular
game.
Mark off the left side again. We're finding something on that left side, it looks like, and he's still going. And
that's what I'm telling you.
Look at that.
That's what I'm telling you. That kid,
And
you have got to wrap him up with multiple players, or he is just going to keep on moving.
Yep. And he just runs so hard, and I hate to say this, but the last few games, Mark, I thought it was not as effective than he was early on the season.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight he's off to a great start.
Yeah.
So
see what we can do here.
1st and 10. It looks like it could be from goal to go. Yep. So the Royals trying to answer the Bulldogs score, and they go to QB again, and he's
There he
going to
goes.
find
Run
his
it in,
way.
run it in, run it in.
Touchdown.
Nice.
Yeah, so good answer.
Love it.
The legs of Mark QB. And I wonder if our cameraman knows how to zoom.
Probably.
Okay. So here, but look, I mean, he just keeps running, and great run there.
Well, it's a good thing their coaches aren't watching the live stream because I just mentioned that he's going to keep running, and that's what he did. He ran it all the way down the field.
So that's 15th touchdown by QB, moves up that list.
Yep.
And Royals always trying to do something here on the 2-point conversion. And it's going to be Redmond. A hold by Eden.
It looks like it's good.
It is.
That's great.
So great job by the Royals
Awesome.
answering after Lapel's long drive. And they tie it up 7-7 here still in the first quarter, about 3:35 left. We're going to take a quick commercial. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
All right, we're back. And the Royals answer with a long drive there. And really the legs of Mark Cuby just kind of dominated that drive. And the Royals tied up. Redmond looks like he's getting ready to kick off. And I believe it's probably Priest back there to return.
Looks like it, number 12.
And is that Miller?
12.
So,
yeah, that's Priest.
Okay, Priest takes it. Going to get to about the 22-yard line. And we kind of mentioned there's 3 live streams here tonight, so a lot of people in here. It's a packed press box, and it's warm.
It is very warm. Should have worn my shorts.
Yeah,
I dressed way too warm for this.
I did. I thought it would be cold by the time I was packing up to leave,
Yes.
so I went with jeans, and I'm regretting that decision.
Yes, same.
All right, so we've got the Bulldogs taking over, and you got Craig in the shotgun with Miller on his side. You're going to see that a lot, I think, tonight. I could just put that on repeat. Miller takes it up the middle. He's got some room.
He's got room. Great run.
Who was that tackle there? That was a good tackle.
Looks like number 7. Is that Voles?
Yep, that's Voles.
Now, it looks like with that rushing, Mark got his 1,000th career rushing yards on that, right?
Yep.
He should have been close to that.
I believe so. Our stat guy's giving us the information. So, and it's 15th touchdown.
Great job, Mark. Number 2 is Miller running out to the side.
Yep, Miller now getting some running yards for the Bulldogs. And so far, with the exception of that very first drive by the Royals, neither team has been able to stop the other. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. And the Bulldogs are looking for the play. And it's got Craig in the shotgun with Miller. Repeat. And this time Craig's. Yep. And a good play.
Nice tackle there. Bring him down. Looks like Jackson.
Yep. He's going to get the first down on the forward progression there. And that's a really good, like, little comeback route and nice throw and catch. And we saw Craig last year. He was pretty solid.
You know, I used to really ask my husband, why don't you just chuck it down the field, like throw it down the field? And he just mentioned, you know, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of repetition to do these little short passes, and a lot of teams don't want to do that, you know, because there's a lot of room for error and you've got to spend all this time at practice. But Lapel has just really mastered that type of offense, and I think has everything to do with their success. They just keep driving at these little short passes all the way down the field. They're very disciplined. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, it's been impressive so far. We're always got to find an answer. And there's a short pass out.
Yep, there's another one, but, you know, they find success.
They're going to say his knee was down on the catch. That was Riley Hudson.
You got a replay on that?
Yeah, I hit it. We'll see. So they're going to say Hudson's knee was down as soon as he caught it. And that's a break for the Royals, really.
Oh, well, that's a tough call to make, but they're down there on the field. They probably can see that a little better than me, but.
Yep. So now you got a 3rd and long. Really the first time the Bulldogs have needed to convert a 3rd and long. There's pressure.
Oh, he caught it. Nice
catch.
But
tackle, and he doesn't have it. And a good tackle there by Willis.
Tell you what, that Priest kid, he is fun to watch. Not from an EH perspective, but that kid doesn't drop a pass. You throw it to him, he's going to catch it. He is fun to watch.
Yep. And it was a great tackle there by, I think it was Willis, just held on, or was it Shaw?
I think it was Shaw.
Yeah, just held on and didn't let him get the first down. So it's 4th and short.
Got somebody in motion here.
That's Hudson. And they hand it off to Miller, and he's going to get the first down and more. And that's flag on the play.
What's that flag?
So we'll see what the flag is. The stick started moving, but they need to go back because there's a flag on the play.
79 for Lapel's not happy, so I'm wondering if he knows something
and
on
I don't
the
think
line
I
here.
hit the replay, so we can't watch. So we do like to see where everybody is watching from. We got a lot of people. We got some Lapel people watching. We're up to 172 viewers, and that's just on YouTube and Facebook. We have others on Twitter and IHSA TV.
Holding on the Bulldogs.
Yep, so that's going to be still 4th down, and it's almost reset because it was so far down the field.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a replay here.
Got 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Okay. Looks like they're going to try to get Eastern to jump off sides here because we're wiggling. We're very wiggly.
They got lots of time here. 10 seconds still on the play clock. They do have to run a play before the end of the first quarter. And they're going to throw it out there. It's going to be a first down. And a nice little screen pass out to number 10, Bryce Burris.
Brought down by Shaw and Shelby, it looks like.
And that's a really, really important play there, and the drive continues for the Bulldogs. We do appreciate the Lapel people that are watching. But I apologize for our homer. We're Royals. So that's the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-7. And we're going to take a short break. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, we're coming back here. And entertaining first quarter there. The Royals started off with what we thought was a huge kickoff return by Hayden Jackson. It got called back for penalty. Royals go 3 and out. Lapel takes the ball, goes down the field, scores a touchdown. The Royals get the ball back behind the legs of Mark Cubey. They go score a touchdown. It's 7-7 with the Bulldogs now driving. Here is the throw by Craig. He's going to go deep, and nice.
Swatted.
Great defense there by –
That's
where's
Bowles.
a late flag?
What was the flag?
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't see that. I missed it. I was looking to see who swatted it. It looked like Bulls, but
And I don't know what they're looking at as a penalty here. Like, he literally doesn't get touched on the replay. So I don't know what they could possibly be
looks like
calling.
the ref from far back is the one who threw the flag. So
Oh, they're
maybe-
going to go back against the Bulldogs and something.
Do you know what to call?
Oh, no. So if you watch you watch the replay, there's no pass interference.
No, I disagree with that call, but
So-
you know.
But our vote doesn't count.
Yeah,
I
no.
guess. So the Bulldogs get a break there.
Yeah, I thought that seemed like a clean play there. But
There were
you
two
know,
Royals there, and neither one touched the receiver. So, but here we go. And Miller up the middle and gets a pickup of about 11.
well, we got a Royal that's not getting up very quick here. Shaw looks like he's okay. Maybe got a little stinger there.
So the Bulldogs were the first down. They can get a first down before scoring. Craig's going to look to
He's
throw.
looking at number 17 there. in
Oh,
the
he's
end zone.
wide
open.
open.
Nobody there. Looks like Logan White on the catch there.
And that's Craig's second touchdown pass. And you see the Royal defender. I don't know who that is on this side, but he falls down.
Looks like Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, he slipped. Hayden Jackson.
That's going to
Can't be easy to make a cut there with the wet turf out there, but, you know, that was a great play by Lapel.
And it does matter the shoes that you wear on this turf. It does affect your grip.
Oh, a little lefty kicker there. That's cool.
Yep.
Don't see that very often.
Yep. So, second touchdown by Devin Craig for the Bulldogs makes it 14-7 here in the second period. And we're going to take a quick commercial. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network. All right, now we're back. Oh, sorry.
That was very
I turned it up and didn't need to turn it up. So 14-7, Bulldogs lead here. And the Royals, once again, need to find a way to answer.
I mean, we've had a really solid offense this year. I mean, we average, 300-plus yards a game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think we could do differently?
I mean, I think it's just a matter of, good play there.
Yeah, a little onside kick
Is
again. That looks like
Yep.
Sullivan.
Yep, it was Sullivan. And good field position again. So I think they're just trying to do some different things. Maybe they get, the wet football, make it, the Royals try to play it. And another pretty good field position for the Royals to start this drive. Do you want to mention their announcers tonight? I'm Joe Paxton, and Jade Gallion is joining me tonight. It's a pretty good school picture, though.
I was going to say, you had to use my school picture, Joe.
I
Come
should have
on.
got retakes. but
I thought
didn't.
about it, but I forgot when retake was. I teach middle school. I act like a middle schooler, I missed the date.
All
There
right.
goes Kubi again, running up. Oh, man, 77. Shoo.
Yep. Yep. What a tackle there.
Yeah. Carson Kinzinger, looks like. Yeah,
That's-
Kubi wasn't going anywhere with that guy.
And the Royals had some success on the left side,
Mhm.
and they tried it again and didn't quite work that way.
But again, Lapel, they adjust and they make those plays happen. So let's see what the Royals can come up with.
All right.
Like you said, I think they're trying a lot of different things this week since we see them again in just a week.
Both teams could have a lot of different looks
Yep.
in 1 week from now.
I think very much so. And like you said, the weather has probably a lot to do with it. There goes Eden making a run, little quarterback keep,
Yep.
taken down.
Yep. And that's a big weapon for the Royals that we hadn't seen yet. He's got 408 yards rushing. Just to give you a comparison, he's got 408. The leading rusher for the Bulldogs has 498.
Oh, wow.
So Elijah Eden has got quite a few rushing yards this year.
I love it when Elijah starts running as his former hurdling coach. I know how quick he is, so I like to see him get on a quick break.
And he does a good job. He notices immediately can get some yardage, and he takes off. QB.
There he goes. There he goes. Found a hole.
Another run. And he's still going,
driving.
and he
Let's
gets
go,
loose.
let's go.
What a run by Mark Cuby.
He got it. Nice.
Touchdown Royals.
Touchdown Royals. We'll take it.
And there's that Mark Cuby we talked about. This is the
love it.
early season Mark Cuby right here.
I love it.
Let's see that replay. Oh, yeah, then we get to see the whole thing. So here, he should have been tackled right there.
Yep.
And he just kept his legs.
Keeps driving those legs. You know, that's just old school football. When they teach you all those drills, they say, keep driving your knees, drive your knees, drive your knees. And he actually does it, and it pays off.
Yep.
Little youth league football trick there.
Yep. And, what a play by Mark Cuby.
Love it. Love to see that. Oh, it looked like it might be off too. No, it's good. Again, guys, I apologize. I'm looking through 2 panes of glass here, and I don't have the best eyes anyways. I've got my glasses. I probably need an update.
14-all, and the Royals do answer. And right now, neither team can stop the other.
No.
So
great game. About 10 minutes left in the second quarter, too.
Kind of gives you the feeling of, who's got the ball last kind of a thing.
Oh, yeah, next week is going to be crazy.
Yeah, sorry about the camera. I don't know if I can make that any bigger.
Yeah, sorry. I kept forgetting to give an announcement on the time. There's 10 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter. I was doing pretty good the first quarter and kind of forgotten. So sorry. We'll try to remember to keep that updated. I know it's hard to see.
I made it bigger, but it's not.
It looks like the rain is just on the camera, so it's making it blur out.
Yeah.
But I will try to remember to keep giving you guys some feedback there. Again, 14-all with about 10 minutes left to halftime. Aaron Redmond's back to kick. See what we decide to do here.
Yeah, because just like they're trying some different kinds of kicks, the Royals, Redmond can do all kinds of different kicks as well.
That kid is seriously talented. And, we used to do a lot of onside kicks, but haven't seen it as much this year. Oh, nice.
Yep, that's a weapon. Whoa.
Got a little chippy action going on.
We got a flag on the play. And,
sure.
I don't know where this is going to go. Let's watch the replay. But that's a weapon to be able to kick the ball in the end zone and not allow a return. And let's see what this penalty is. I don't know what happened down on the personal foul against the Royals.
Really?
We'll watch it here.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It looked like everybody just got tripped up, honestly.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But
push him
I'm
from
assuming
behind.
it's that person that fell there for the Royals.
I think people were just getting a little chippy there, and your tippers get flaring. It's a tied game, and
I don't know. This is that's 2 really questionable ones here. But here we go. Royals got to find a way to stop the Bulldogs here. Right now, they really haven't even slowed them down.
Short pass again. This time to number 10.
That is
Burris. Burris, yep.
And really, like I said, the Royals haven't really slowed down the Bulldogs.
No.
They've had the 1 4th down, and they converted it pretty easily. All right. So we've got, again, Craig back with Miller. Got to know where Hudson's at. They're going to hand it off to Miller up the middle, and
Good
he's
stop
going
by
to be
the
short.
Royals.
So they're going to say he's at the line, right at the stick, so he may get the first down.
Oh, they're not going to measure it? Nope. They're calling it. Still a great stop by Ethan Carter. He's number 63. He's doing his best out there.
So here we go. Craig back with Miller, and Craig's
looking to
going to throw.
pass.
And put pressure.
And
He goes
we got a
deep.
flag on the play.
What? Another penalty. I don't know if they realize they have to make contact,
Yes, I don't think they do.
but I don't understand.
There was a flag back here at the line of scrimmage before that flag, but I disagree with that call completely. You have to be able to make contact.
We haven't seen anything like this all season.
No.
Like, this is not a typical.
To me, that's fair.
I think
and
they're
he was
just
trying to strip the ball.
And he's not looking back for the ball, but.
So will those penalties cancel each other? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
So the two penalties offset each other, but man.
Yeah, I'm not sure really what's going on with that pass interference, but again.
It's got to be the flow. The flow of the game has been interrupted quite a bit because there's been some penalties that I think could really easily be going uncalled. All right. Here is a handoff, a little jet sweep, and just going to pick up about one.
Tell you what, Voles has been all over it, man. He's getting scrappy out there.
And he's such a sure tackler.
Yes.
That's the wrestling background coming
Yes,
in.
agree.
Takedowns and.
Looks like he might be limping out there a little bit. Nah, he's all right. He's tough.
Oh, we do have a late sub there. Oh, and there's a penalty again. The officials are really involved tonight.
I'm wondering if they're trying to do this because it's the week before sectionals, just trying to make sure everybody's crossing their T's and dotting their I's so that they don't get called on it in sectional play. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Trying to figure it out, but looks like Voles is coming out.
So that one's a penalty on the Bulldogs, but the officials have kind of taken over this game.
Voles may be cramping there on the sideline, but I think he'll be all right. We didn't bring our pickle juice today. Usually they've got a big old jar of pickle juice over there.
All right. Second and a lot.
Yeah, we've got 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second quarter. 14-14.
So now the rule is you have to get them off the field in this one. So you got to make sure that we're solid defensively. A screen pass in the middle.
Oh, he's wide open.
He's way.
Wide open. Let's go, Willis.
And they're going to get the first down and maybe score. And what a backbreaker. He's out of bounds. What a backbreaker there. You got him in 2nd and 24. And they come up with the screen pass and the perfect play call for the situation. And the Bulldogs pick up the first down. Luckily, he stepped out of bounds there about the 6-yard line. Whew.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough.
As a coach, that's got to be frustrating. So
yeah, I'm sure Coach Robbins will have a few things to say about that in the locker room.
So here we go. It's rain really coming down harder.
Yeah.
Last week it was the wind. Tonight's the rain. And a run up the middle, good tackle by the
Nice
Rolls, maybe even a
tackle.
loss.
Was that Smith? I can't see from here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Hoskins, 54, Hoskins.
I wonder if our Zoom's working. So I have to talk to him at halftime about the zooming in on the end zones. So we've got 2nd and about 7. 2nd and goal, actually, from the 7. And another penalty.
And another penalty.
This is I haven't seen this many penalties all season.
No.
And when it's not even halftime.
There's a lot of laundry on the field this game. I will say I have seen the Royals defensive line do some pretty crazy things this season, so I have faith in them. They'll get this back. You know, Lapel may score here, but I'm not losing faith. Our defense is solid. Got a lot of tough kids out there.
2nd and goal from the 12.
7:14 left in the quarter.
And Hudson's
Rolling
Craig's,
to the outside.
Yep. And he's wide open. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. And right now, Craig's 3rd touchdown pass, and they've all been pretty wide open.
Yes.
So far. He's been really on target. Rain is definitely not affecting him throwing the ball tonight.
No, not at all.
And it's almost like we mentioned earlier, it's almost like who's going to have the ball last.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kick is up and good. So 21 to 14.
Right at 7 minutes remaining before halftime.
Yeah,
Can't see the clock.
Yeah, you're gonna. We'll try to tell you the clock. It's raining pretty hard, and I probably shouldn't have that camera out in the rain, to be honest with you. So.
Do you need to go put a bag over it or something?
Well, it's in a Ziploc bag.
Oh, it is, okay.
So it's in a Ziploc bag, and it's possible the Ziploc, like it's moved or something.
Yeah.
So I'm not going outside right now. I'll tell you that much.
Nope.
It is really coming down.
We got a lot of people coming inside from up top.
So.
They're over it.
And we have we'll pull the radar up. Well, I'm going to pull it up. You won't be able to see it on the live stream. But
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you could project that or not.
I could.
Maybe not.
But
Not allowed to do it, maybe.
I did it in a softball stream one time.
We might lose the stream, though, don't Ooh, gosh, that doesn't look good on the radar. I'll tell you that right now. Again, we've got some serious rainstorms here. I know you can kind of see on the camera the little raindrops reflecting there. There's not a whole lot we can do about that, unfortunately, without putting the equipment at risk. Nice kick down the field there. Looks like Shaw.
Yep, it is Shaw.
Make a run for it. Looking for some room here.
Yep, and that's a good pickup. Another good field position.
Yeah, we'll take it.
And we do have our equipment is covered up with rain protective stuff upstairs. I don't know how well Christian Wisman is protected up there.
I was going to say, is he covered up?
He may be regretting this. No, I don't. I think he was voluntold.
Voluntold.
To do it. So I don't know. Maybe. All right, and here Eden's going to roll out to his left. It's short pass, and oh, what a catch! Now I think that was Manship, maybe. So kind of juggling act there. And I didn't see who came up with that. Was Eli Manship, Tim Miller's nephew, makes the nice little juggling catch and big pickup. We've got a timeout here. And we will let's look at the sectional. So these two teams are going to play next week at Eastern Hancock. So you're going to see that you got to think that both teams are probably not showing everything.
Yeah.
We know one of the leading players for the Bulldogs, Nick Whitty, is not playing tonight after I think he had an injury. I bet if this was the tournament, I bet you he'd be playing. So I expect to probably see him next week. But this is a
well, you can only prepare so much, and then when the sectional draw happened and you found out you play the same team 2 weeks in a row, that's tough. I mean, you don't want to show everything. Oh, Manship, and he caught it.
Another big catch by Eli Manship.
Oh.
Making Uncle Tim probably a little mad.
Got 6 minutes and 36 seconds left to halftime.
And we'll see. Here is that throw and catch, and Manship kind of taking over here. I find it interesting because Manship typically is on the right side. So tonight, Manship's been on the left side. So a little bit of a change from what we've seen all season. And now you got QB up the middle. And it's going to be
Can't
a gain
see
of
it.
about 3.
Got a stack of players over there.
Oh, yeah, the camera's really not clock. Oh, there it comes back.
Yeah, we got just under 6 minutes left till halftime.
Do want to mention while we have a chance, make sure you stay for halftime. There's going to be some pictures from the middle school's fall break trip that we're going to show. So Eden is going to hand it off to QB off the left side. He's got room.
Come on. You get
He's
in.
in. Touchdown, Royals.
I tell you what, you called it earlier. We're just going to go back and forth this whole game, and it makes it exciting to watch, but it is stressing me out.
And yes, and here's that touchdown, and I'm going to
awesome.
go back. This was our pregame. If you weren't around our pregame, if you remember, who was our players to watch?
Yep.
The guys scoring all the touchdowns
Yeah,
tonight.
exactly.
So Mark Kuby, was that his third?
I believe so, yeah.
Third touchdown for
Yep.
Mark Kuby. He's got 17 on the season and
he
3
just broke the record, too, for rushing yards, but or was it receiving?
It was 1,000 yards rushing.
1,000 yards rushing, okay.
So, and then Craig has 3 touchdown passes for the Bulldogs. And
Kick
there we
is
go.
good.
And now it's the Royals answer again.
Wow.
And Mark Kuby having a great game. And we'll pull this back up. All right. So, what's some other things we got anything going on?
Well, I was going to say our cheer team, our competition cheer team, actually gets a week off this week. We have state qualifiers next week at North Central High School. Normally we compete every Saturday, but give them a little break here. The only competitions going on this weekend are too far away for us to travel, but they'll be competing for state qualifiers at North Central next week for traditional, and then hopefully qualifying in the timeout division. We're waiting to hear back from the state on that one, so we'll see.
And
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that because we have our fall break schedule. Like, we've had a lot of events. These are what's left. So tomorrow, cross country is in the sectional at Mount Vernon. Starts at 9:45 a.m. JV football is supposed to end their season against Lapel.
Oh,
Hopefully
gosh.
our field's in good shape.
Yeah, I was
at
going to
10.
say it's going to be a wet game.
And then the volleyball sectional tomorrow at Triton Central. So that's the end of our fall break schedule. And
It looks like we've got to have the ball. The wind is picking up, too. It looks like we're going to have to hold the ball here. You don't see that very often.
yeah, we did last week.
Yeah, you did.
If
Oh, well.
people were joining the stream last week, it was windy.
Was it windy, Joe? I'm not sure. Oh, nice kick there for Redmond. Shoo.
And that
Wow.
hits the back of the end zone.
Wow. That kid's got a boot. I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
what. I don't know if he's planning to play in college.
I
don't-
believe he is.
He is. He better. 'Cause,
I had
wow.
heard that he was, that there was a college that he was going to go kick at one of these weekends here, small college in the area.
I may have to text Mom and see if if she'll give me some insider information here. She's probably at the
Well,
game.
it's a
but
place where Cole Rainbolt plays at.
Oh,
He was
okay.
going to go there and kick some. So
Okay.
Indiana
all right.
Wesleyan.
Indiana Wesleyan. Okay.
But not that that's where he, but that's here we go. I don't even know. 21 all here, 5:30 left. And see if either team can stop the other. It could be a turnover too. Like,
yeah.
both teams clean with the football. Neither one's turned it over. That could be a game-changing thing in this game. The stat guys behind me. Will you be able to look up QB's yardage at halftime? Huh? If you have it.
While we're setting everything up, I see a bunch of little cheerleaders on the sidelines. They picked a rainy game to do their little Bulldog clinic, but they're down there cheering on the Bulldogs. It's really cute.
And that's going to be a pickup of about 1. That's so far away, and the raindrops on the windows.
I know.
I'm not even going to be able to tell who that is.
No, I can't see it either. It's raining too hard here.
So
Looks like Cripe.
Kyle's rubbing it in that it's not raining where he's at.
I know.
So-
Thanks so much,
And
Kyle.
it's not raining in Myrtle Beach, so it is raining in Lapel. All right, Craig looks to throw. He's rolling out of his right side, and another good play. Burris catches it, and those crossing routes where they come all the way across
Yes.
the field, we have not been able to keep up.
We haven't.
Hudson's gotten open. Burris has gotten open.
And it just goes to say a lot about their quarterback, because in rain like this, typically you're not going to throw the ball, but he does it, and his receivers are there and they're ready to catch it, and you just don't see that often in weather like this.
And he's just a
that's
sophomore
impressive.
too. He's a
He's a
sophomore.
sophomore?
Eden's a sophomore.
Oh wow!
So we're going to see some battles here between Eden and Craig in the future. And that's Jack Miller makes a nice cut. It's going to be about 5 yards short. 4:13 left. You got Craig as a sophomore. Jack Miller running the ball as a freshman. Riley Hudson, a junior.
Jeez Louise, that doesn't bode well for us. I was hoping they were all going to graduate.
Well, we have a lot of sophomores too. You got
We sure
Eden,
do.
QB,
Manship, yep.
And there's a play to Logan White. First down.
Again, they just keep getting those little first downs and just move it on down the field. You don't have to have a bunch of big plays. You can make your way down there. It used to always make me mad when my husband would just nickel and dime it, and I'm like, just throw the ball. And he tried to explain to me that sometimes you just move it down the field, little by little. What do I know?
There's a Miller again. Gonna pick up 5. Oh, maybe 3 or 4. So we've got 3:15, and I'm trying to think we got the ball first. So a stop here is really critical, because Lapel could score and get the ball back to start the second half, and that could be, and neither team being able to stop each other, that could be a big deal.
Yep. Let's go, D-line. Let's make something happen here. Oh, a little fake there. That was a nice fake. Wrap him up.
Burris going to pick up about 4. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2. Maybe 2.5 or 1.5. And really the short yardage, Lapel's been able to convert. Their third down conversions has been really good.
Yes. Oh, we've got some confusion here.
Nope. Yep. Nobody even out here to defend. And Craig recognizes it, and they get a first down.
That.
Yeah, that was a good job by the quarterback recognizing we had nobody out here defending.
Nothing.
Or we were late getting out here. And and they just took advantage of it. Hey, the nice thing is we haven't had a penalty in a while, and I probably just jinxed it.
Way to go. You had to say that, Joe.
But
come on.
there for a while, it was pretty brutal.
Now watch what's going to happen
Yep.
here. It's still pushing and shoving. There we go.
There we go.
Nice job by Hoskins to bring him down.
So that's a big stop there by the D-line. Hoskins is he's hard to move inside there.
Yeah, and I don't mean to keep talking about track, but that's another sport that we coach. But Hoskins is one of our throwers, and he is a tough kid, I tell you. I think he added 15 feet to his discus in 2 meets. I mean, he just is a tough kid.
And we've got second and about 10.
A little low snap there, but he grabbed it.
And there's a penalty.
Oh, Joe, you know what?
Yeah, but I think this one's legit.
You're fired. This one's legit? Okay.
This one's a legit one. So this was a legit penalty, and you definitely see a hold. They did try to double move here. You see Craig kind of do a little pump fake here.
Okay.
And then they've been throwing that pass all night, and then we just grabbed him.
I see it. Well, actually, he raised his hand right after. I think he was saying, yeah, it was me. I got this. That was me.
So that's where you kind of counter. They've been hurting us on that little comeback, and then now the little pump fake and go, and Willis caught grabbing. And
yeah.
So good call by the officials. I've been hard on them all first half, but that one.
Now don't be too complimentary here.
No.
Not yet. I'm just kidding.
And 1:34.
Got a little bit of movement on the end. Daggone it. I saw it.
Go.
Looks like it may be Royals.
Yep. Another penalty against the Royals.
Yeah. We're just getting jumpy here. We got a minute and a half left, and
Yep. And that's something we're having a hard enough time stopping the Bulldogs regularly. They are just
giving them yards now. But again, I have faith. I have faith in them.
And I want to give Christian Wisman some credit. He is out in the rain.
Yeah, I went up there and offered him my jacket. He had a rain jacket, and he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
Okay.
So he's up there toughing it out for us. Lots of time there.
Yep, and good throw and catch. And I ask, has he had an incomplete pass?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I don't know if he's had an incomplete pass.
I don't think so.
Because the ones that have been incomplete were penalties. So.
Yeah, he's fun to watch, just not playing against the team that I want to win. He's a great athlete, that's for sure.
And there's a handoff to Miller.
Yep. Oh, grabbed him.
That's good defense by the Royals.
Looked like Trueblood got some hands on him, but brought down by Carter and Voles. We just complimented Wisman, and now the camera's turned. There he goes. Yeah, we got right at just above a minute, about a minute 15 left until halftime.
And I will tell you, the screen that he's looking at is broken, so you can only see half of the screen. And another throw. That's a oh, you got to be kidding me. What a play.
Wow.
You thought
Daggone.
you thought the Royals were going to get the break they needed. And Craig with his 4th touchdown pass in the first half.
Wow.
And he has been on target.
I tell you what.
What an impressive player he's been. And the Royals look like they were there to get it.
They were there. It just, man, that's tough. This team is solid. It's no wonder they nearly beat Heritage Christian, nearly beat Lutheran. I mean, this team is solid.
Oh, they did beat Heritage Christian.
Oh, they did beat them. Okay. I remember it was close, but no wonder. Little fake there. Okay. What are we doing here?
And a 2-point conversion.
Threw it into Matt Carpenter.
And let me see if I can get this all correct. So, was I showing a replay that whole time?
Oh, no. I don't know. I was yelling at the field.
I was. I'm sorry.
Well, it was a fake snap on the kick, and we had Miller throw it into Carpenter, and he has those big old long arms. He just reached up and snatched it. It was not even difficult.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're fired. You're fired. So. I think this is why my husband suggested that I do the live stream, because he wants me to take over here.
Well, I'm getting down to the end here, so with the fall season and
yeah, you're gonna be switching over to basketball mode, huh?
We're gonna switch some roles.
Maybe it'll be the Gallion show, Jaden Michael Gallion on the live stream. I like it. I don't know who's gonna watch our kids.
Will you behave?
Well, here's the thing, Joe. I yell a lot at basketball. Football, I'm pretty subdued since the husband is coaching, but basketball, I don't know. What am I not allowed to say? Give me a list of things I can and can't say. I'll do my best. Although basketball season, I'm usually watching the cheer teams and getting ideas, but.
And the rain, if it is coming down just about as hard as it has all the game. And a long kickoff. And it's going to be
looks like Shaw.
Yep.
Oh, he's just sliding, man. You just can't do much on that turf.
You got 54 seconds left. I think the Royals have all their timeouts.
Yep. They haven't called any. Looks like we've got something going on right now.
Do we have a penalty?
They're just huddling up over there.
So you can see their officials have a towel out there, but that can't be that dry.
No.
So.
He's had that out there the whole time, I feel like. It's probably soaked.
And so far, no lightning. That's what you can't have.
Joe,
so
you have got to quit saying stuff like that. Look at the radar. Are you seeing this?
We have no lightning. We should be good.
Well, folks at home, the game's been fun, but we're probably going to get a lightning delay. There goes Kubi making a run down the sideline. Still going. Still going.
Get out of bounds. All right. Nice run. Pickup of about, 17.
Ish, yeah. Hard to see from this point of view, but
47 seconds left. And about the 32-yard line. Do you want to think we have about 220 people watching on YouTube and Facebook?
I didn't even look at the numbers since we started. That's awesome.
And Eden's going to hand off to QB this time on the right side. We haven't had as much success on that side, but and nice. Mark QB. We're going to get that yardage from Coach Poff here.
Yeah. Where's our stat guy? What's that?
He'll get it to us at halftime, but he's had an incredible game so far. He had 4 touchdowns early on in one of the games.
Yeah.
North Decatur maybe. And he's at 3 now.
And he's such a humble kid. I tell you what, if I was that talented, I would be like rubbing in everybody's face. He is the nicest, most humble kid you will ever meet.
And here we go. They're going to
back
hand
to
it off to QB again. Or he's get out. They got timeouts though if they need them. So 28 seconds left. The clock is rolling.
Looks like Eden's trying to get him.
There they go. So
yeah, he's coming over to the sideline to get some time added back on.
So it's kind of hard to see on that sideline. It would be hard.
32.
So they're going to put 32 seconds back on the clock.
I saw 3. I don't know.
32. All right. So 32 seconds left.
Let's go, guys. Let's make a play here.
And it's not out of the question of Redmond kicking a field goal either.
Oh, no, he could make that from here.
The way he's been kicking the ball tonight, too.
Yeah. Maybe not quite this far back, but let's go. Let's go.
Get out and call another timeout. He got a first down, but they're calling the timeout. 23 seconds.
Let's see what Gallion can do here.
So I think the Royals have 1 timeout left. Do they have that on the scoreboard?
I don't see
I think it might be the little numbers on the outsides. So I think 2
and
2.
Timeouts left. Yeah, 2 and 2. You're right. It's just reflecting with the raindrops.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got, like you said, 23 seconds left till halftime, 29-21. Royals called a timeout.
And I think if they can somehow get, they still got to get 15 yards plus.
Yeah, but they can do it. Our offensive line is literally the heart and soul of our offense. These kids, we've got Carter, we've got Hoskins, we've got Wickard, Hill, also known as Bill, Carson Smith. You know, they just do an amazing job to give Elijah Eden room to do what he needs to do. Mark, you know, Manship, all those guys. But, you know, offensive linemen don't get a lot of credit. They don't get a lot of stats. But these kids work their tails off. And a lot of them play defense, too. They stay out on the field the whole game. So definitely give a shout-out to them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Gallion, let's see what you can do here.
Well, they're going to throw this time.
Nice. All right,
out.
That goes to Rubel.
Yep,
Caught
quick. Only about 5 yards. And like I said, where are they looking at for a field? I think Redmond's got 45 yards plus.
Yeah,
like
he could do it.
About 45 yards.
He could definitely do it.
Right now, you're looking at a 50 plus. So
I think we're going to go to Sullivan here. He's just way out there. It just looks like we want to throw to him. Nope, I was wrong. Right back to Rubel.
You get out of bounds. It's rolling.
Nope, still going.
So he's going to pick up it. Now you'd be looking at a 52-yard field goal, and school record is 42. So
I think in better conditions, it's no question. You know, not to say that you don't want to use the weather as an excuse. I think he could still do it, but I think in clear skies and dry field, there's no question. That kid has got a boot. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know that Coach Gallion would have him kick from that far back, but we'll see. He's done crazier things before. Wait, does he go back and watch this later?
Who's?
Coach Gallion, my
don't
husband?
know.
Okay, perfect.
I bet he will now. I bet he will
talk
tonight.
trash about it.
I bet he will tonight.
Oh, great. He probably will. He'll be like, why are you trash talking me? You know, it's fine. Happy wife, happy life. He won't say anything to me about it. All right, Royals, let's see what we're going to do here. We've got, looks like Sullivan, Jackson on the right side. You've got Redmond on the left. Looking to throw. Oh, get that. Get that. Oh, daggone. Oh, no pass interference there, huh?
No.
That's interesting. Sorry. I should have said it that way. That's my bad.
So, incomplete pass. Elijah did a good job stepping into the pocket.
Yeah, he did a great job.
The wind is blowing to the north. You look at the American flag over there.
Yes.
I'm just saying. The scoreboard says the Royals have one timeout. I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate.
I think we just used our last one, I thought. We got about 9 seconds left here.
But this is 4th down and one.
One to go.
Important thing is get the first down here.
Yes, I agree. All right, let's go. Hold on to it.
There's
okay.
QB.
He's making a run
He's
to the
gonna get
right.
the first down and more. Does he get out of bounds? Nope. Now you are in field goal range, but
got about 1 second left on the clock. Daggone.
So you got and yep, Redmond's coming out to kick.
Okay.
So
you called it. Let's see what we can do here.
Oh, and now he's going back to the sideline. So
changed our mind.
Well, it's a timeout, so they're going to
okay.
talk about it, I think. So ball is on the
10.
What is?
I'm
trying to look over there. I think it's about 16-yard line.
I can't see that far.
So you'd be looking at a 33-yard field goal, easily in his range.
Yes, for sure.
It's in our JV kicker's range.
Yes, it is.
But we don't have your average JV kicker.
We don't. Oh, Pablo.
So
he's been doing a great job.
Oh yeah,
he has.
Yeah,
he is.
I don't think too many JV kickers have kickers that can kick 50-yard field goals.
No, I don't think so. No.
So most JV teams.
No.
I guarantee he has the record for most JV field
Oh,
goals.
guaranteed.
In school history.
All right. What do you think you think he'll fake it or you think he'll kick it?
Oh, he's kicking it.
You think he's going to kick it?
He's kicking it.
All right.
And the snap is down, the kick is up, and it is
good. Nice kick,
job.
Redmond.
Great job by the offense.
Love it.
Great job by the coaches to get that ball moved down the field. I don't know. There, I did get it. So great job by the coaches to get that ball. They had less than a minute to get it down the field and get it into field goal range. And they did it.
They did it. Yep, that's what I'm saying. All these kids, a lot of times you look at the stat kids, which, believe me, do not discredit anything that Kubi is doing and Elijah, but across the board, our offensive line has really pushed us and given us those options for those plays and the Royals offense in general. And hopefully we can get our defense back on track. Like I said, I love watching our defense. They have done some crazy things this season and stops that, man, I've never seen anything like it. So I think we can get them fired up in the locker room, get them going, and come back after halftime.
That was a 37-yard field goal, and I think he didn't barely make it.
No, he made it.
It was through it, so I think he could have gotten.
What's the record? 42.
42 is a school record. But
yeah, he could do it.
So
he could easily do that for sure.
So the Royals cut the lead there to 29-24. Let me get that up to date.
Yeah, 29-24, and we are at halftime right now.
And we're going to kind of go to half, and we're going to show some pictures of the middle school. We had 41 middle schoolers go to University of Southern Mississippi to study sharks.
Oh, yeah.
And we are going to show some pictures. They just got back at 3 o'clock this morning, I believe.
Oh, gosh.
So
did they fly or take a bus?
They took a bus.
Oh, Lordy.
It was you have to. I'm not going to talk about it on here, but they had a fun bus ride down.
Oh, great.
So I'll talk to you later. But make sure you check out and I want to give credit, Aaron Harmon and Lindsay Shaw kind of organized and set this up.
Yeah.
And all the credit goes to them and the parent chaperones that went. I know Mike Manship's here, and he told me they got in at 3 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
So thank you to all those chaperones as well. And so here's some pictures, and hopefully it works. Let me get that up, and there you go. So we'll be right back after halftime.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. We call it the Commissioner's Corner. And, Commissioner, it's tournament time. It's championship time in the IHSAA. And before we talk about that, let me thank you and your staff on behalf of Paul Condry for the hospitality on Sunday night for the football pairing show. As always, we felt it went well in large part because of the efforts of Heath Shanahan and your staff members and Jason Willie and others who are of such great help to us and tremendous resources for everybody around the state. So thank you very much.
Coach, it's certainly our pleasure, and we were thrilled to host you at the Vanderweilen Family Studio this weekend. And as I talked to you and Paul the other day, it's such a pleasure to be able to produce these types of shows for the IHSAA, and your expertise and Paul's expertise, just phenomenal. And it's just one more thing that makes this football tournament special. And you guys kicked it off. That was the start, and we're going to play one game this week, and then we're going to get right into tournament play.
Speaking of into tournament play, you are in it. So we have Unified Flag Football Championship coming up this weekend, correct?
That's right, Coach. We're at Grand Park this weekend at noon, and it's DeKalb versus the Carmel Greyhounds, and DeKalb they were there last year, runner-up, so I'm sure they're going to be trying to get a state championship this weekend. But just phenomenal sport where students with intellectual disabilities partner with students of their school, and they get to put that uniform on, and no other format in sports allows this type of partnership to happen between schools and between kids in a school. And so it's the unified programming that we have with track and field and also football is just phenomenal. And the smiles on faces this weekend will be incredible. And I would encourage anybody that's never seen a unified flag football event to join us this Saturday at Grand Park at noon.
I've always believed the coolest aspect of this unified program that you have was that it was a student-driven program. It was a student-driven initiative, and the kids got this going. And it has to make all of you enormously proud of what you're doing.
Well, anytime we have opportunities for students, and then when we increase opportunities that were never there before, that is really rewarding in this job. And again, we celebrate the best kids, but what we do on an annual basis is really more about all kids. It's about celebrating, giving a kid that just needs to be part of a program and be with an education-based coach, an opportunity to learn and grow and develop.
Right.
That's what is so special about this unified program.
Brownsburg and DeKalb will be, Carmel and DeKalb will be playing for the unified championship. So we are boys individual tennis championships this weekend. That's always a fun day because you literally see the best of the best in action.
It is, and again, Indiana, like all sports, phenomenal tennis players, and we'll be at North Central High School, located on the north side of Indianapolis this weekend, and we'll celebrate individual state champions in boys tennis. And again, I want to thank North Central for hosting us because they have an incredible facility that they've redone the courts on, and again, it just meets that world-class facility that our student athletes need to get an opportunity to celebrate their state championship on. And again, North Central this weekend for boys individual tennis.
Soccer, volleyball, football, wrapping up regular seasons, getting ready to get into tournaments. Volleyball starts off this weekend, don't they?
Yeah, well, actually, we start tonight. Our volleyball tournament starts tonight with sectionals around this state. And so Assistant Commissioner Rosati will be traveling. I think she's headed down to the southeast corner of the state tonight to watch a little volleyball. And we're 4 short weeks away from going to Worthen Arena at Muncie and celebrating at Ball State's facility, and looking forward to that. And soccer, we're in regional play this weekend, Coach. We come back and play tonight. And we'll have regional championships this weekend, and that puts us 2 short weeks away of the soccer state championship.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 19...
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Nine-Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, we're getting ready to start the second half. Hope you enjoyed the pictures of the trip that our middle school students got to take and to University of Southern Mississippi. And I was told to give 100% of the credit to Aaron Harmon,
Yes.
who did all the planning for that. And but there were other staff members that attended and
Yes.
I don't want to say gave up your fall break, but they gave up their fall break to go on this trip. And
It's such a cool experience for those kids, too. Definitely a core memory is made there.
Oh, yeah. So here we go. The Royals are going to kick off Redmond, and they've opened the doors, so we got a good little breeze coming
way
through
better
now.
in here, yes.
And the rain, I think, has stopped. I think we have, if there's the Indy 500, there's a window here.
Yeah, exactly.
And but the rain is coming.
Well, look at that. Look at the radar. We've got like a little, just a break in the rain. If you're watching the radar at home, man, we've just got a little window here.
And I've been really impressed with our offense tonight.
Oh, agree.
Mark Kuby's been just unstoppable. I think he has close to 200 yards rushing already. And we've done a good job. We've hit manship on some long passes. Passing's going to be hard tonight, but we've hit a few. So
yeah, and again, like we said earlier in the game, I was talking to my husband even at halftime. You just gotta be aware that we're going to play them in a week, and we don't want to show too much. You want to win. You want to get a win on the season, but you also don't want to show all the cards in your deck. You know what I mean?
Right. And I don't know. That's one of the few incomplete passes that Craig has thrown tonight.
Well, you said it earlier, right before halftime. You were trying to see how many he had incomplete, but that may be the first one.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here.
Quick little handoff there. Looks like Miller and brought down by Hoskins.
And scared me. The official looked like he was reaching for the flag. He was just tucking in his shirt.
He's just tucking it in. Okay.
So we're good.
I'll tell you, I ran over to the concessions, and my glasses are worse than this window in here, I'll tell you. Clean these off.
We've got going to be a 3rd and long. Only the 2nd or 3rd long 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Priest way back.
Oh,
no.
He's got space. And
come on, get him, Bulls.
And
there's that wrestling move.
Yep, he does get him down.
Hey, that's all right.
So,
stopped him early. Bulls is taking some time getting up.
And Logan White, the senior, with a long throw, got kind of behind the Royals. And try not to. And then good job, not letting him get to the end zone. But once again, offense still, neither team can get a stop right now. A handoff there to Miller. And Miller's carried every carry, I believe, other than maybe a jet sweep by Hudson or someone. So every handoff has gone to Miller.
Yeah.
Again, just a freshman. And he's been pretty good, solid running back for the when you just look at him, he doesn't look like a freshman out there.
No, he doesn't. He looks like a seasoned player for sure. But it probably helps to, you get to talk about it at home too.
And we'll talk about it here after this play. And another rollout, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Throw to number 10, Bryce Burris.
His 4th, is that 5th touchdown pass. I believe that's his 5th touchdown pass by Craig.
Yeah.
And that was way too easy there on the left side.
So what do you think is causing that? Just misread or just?
Well, this is where Cole Allen really helps.
I was going to say, my football knowledge there is limited.
It's easy for me to say, just cover him.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't answer that with any intelligent answer.
It looks like a good kick there.
Yep.
By number 25, Cole Miller.
And they're going to extend their lead by 7. And that's going to make it 36. I did get a text to make sure I mention a couple things here regarding the volleyball sectional. So the volleyball sectional tomorrow, we're going to live stream that tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. The Royals will take on Riverside at Triton Central. And then a couple things, if I can get to the right message here. Bear with me for a second. You have to buy tickets online through EventLink.
Oh,
so if you're planning on going, there's a link. I don't know where that's
posted. On the
posted.
athletic website, maybe?
I haven't put it on the athletic website,
okay.
So maybe on the Twitter page. So
maybe Coach Rainbold, if you know where the event link will be at, we could get that information pushed out to people. But yeah, that's tricky. We've been doing that with cheer competitions and volleyball games, buying everything online now. So got another little onside kick, went right to Willis here. But
he was already down. It did get poked out after he was down, but he was down. And the Royals take on Riverside. And then they, if they win that match, they will then advance to the championship match at 6 o'clock at Triton Central. And I like our chances.
Yeah.
So I like our girls have had a great season, 19 wins on the season, and have been really competitive. They've lost 3 of their last 4, but I know Cammie Knight was out for some of that, and they played some really tough teams during that stretch as well.
Yeah, it's a fun group of kids to watch, too. They really play well together, and a lot of positive attitudes on the team, which is half your battle.
Mm-hmm. And the energy they provide is for each other. We talk about, and he just can't, QB.
He got it.
He carried people for about 5 yards there. And we believe he had around 200 yards. We don't have, our numbers are unofficial, but around 200 yards in that first half on about 17 to 20 carries.
Yeah.
We're not exactly sure. So one of the best first halves I've seen
He's doing a great job.
Since Spencer, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, for a first half rushing. So, all right, first down for the Royals. And Eden hands it off to QB, this time up the left side. And, again, a big chunk. And you can see, like, right now the Royals rushing attack and the Bulldogs passing attack. Our teams are going to have some things to look at over the next week as they play next week.
But I feel like both teams are so versatile. Like they could do either one.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. Trips on the near side and a roll out. And it's going to be a Manship.
Over his right shoulder.
So a drop there by Manship.
Don't see that very often, but I think it just got over on the side of him and he couldn't quite hold on to it. Got about 9 minutes left in the third quarter, 36-24, Lapel. Right idea there with the pass to Manship. It just wasn't quite in the right spot. I don't know what happened there, but see if we can reset this and try that again. Looks like we've got Manship back on the left side again. Kubi's right next to Eden. Gonna go right up the middle with Kubi. Nope, he's bumping out to the side, get that first down. Nope, he's still out.
Yep. And he's gonna get the first down again and more, and it's the Mark Kubi show.
Yeah, and you know, I always, talking to my husband about it, it's like, you know, do you keep going to him, but if it's working, you know, it's such a hard decision to make. Do you just keep doing what's working, try something different, you know what I mean? Like,
well, when you're in a situation here, you're down 12 points. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
I was going to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but I don't know.
So I think you just keep going until Lapel shows how they're going to try to stop it, and that's going to learn something for next week. Screen pass to Vols.
Come on, Vols.
Yep.
We do know, is it called a cover 4, Lapel's defense? I think it's called a cover 4. Where they've got 4 guys ready to defend the pass, so that may also affect why we're not passing too much, because we don't have anyone anywhere to throw there with not being defended. So now don't quote me, you know, my football lingo. I think I know what I'm talking about, but
you're way over my head.
I'll probably get made fun of later by mystery guy for that. Like, oh, what do you mean cover 4? That's not what it is.
Cover 11.
Cover 11, yeah,
there's
exactly.
fake
There's
the
quarterback
handoff.
keep.
And good job, Elijah.
Get that first down.
James King in on that play. Fake was the king. And it's going to be first and goal from the 10.
Got Redmond coming in here.
And great job by our cameraman right now, Christian Wisman.
The rain finally stopped, thankfully.
Yes.
Just little sprinkles.
He didn't complain one bit.
No, he didn't. What a great kid.
Yep. And bounces it outside QB.
Okay, all right.
And going to be about the 3.5-yard line. I do want to mention we'll have Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Between the third and fourth quarter. It's our last one of the fall.
Oh, geez.
Because we can't do them during the tournament because we have no chat during the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have to be on IHSA TV. So.
Well, I always like to send in my guesses during basketball season. That's when I like to play, but I'm not very good with the football trivia, which is weird because you would think I would know those. But
So Eden is going to fake the
it's
handoff.
fake, yep.
He rolls out, fakes the and he
Get it,
tosses it to Rubel.
And touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nice
As long as he didn't cross the line of scrimmage, which I don't think he did.
Well, I don't see a flag, so
Nope.
yep, we're good. They called it.
So that's a good job by Elijah, kind of giving the impression he's going to run it here. He
Yep.
brings it down, and then he just tosses it over to Rubel, and Rubel brings it in.
And I don't know if a freshman Elijah would have seen that, would have been that cool, calm, and collected. And I'm not trying to put him down. He's an awesome player, but I just mean like his vision. Like he sees things differently this year, and it's so fun to watch. So fun to watch.
The extra point.
Oh, see, slipped.
It went through.
That's what I was talking about there with he was going to attempt a 50-yard field. He could do it, but with the slickness of the field, like,
Yep.
but still made it. So we are 36-31 with 6:40 left in the third quarter. Lapel's still up, but, Royals are making their way back. It's kind of been the rule of the game, I feel like, just back and forth. It's stressing me out, but, man, it's fun to watch.
You get the feeling it's going to be a turnover. Somebody's going to turn it over. It's going to change the game. Or someone's going to finally figure out the other offense and get a stop.
But they haven't done it yet. That's the crazy thing about it. These two teams are very, very well coached, very disciplined on both sides of the ball.
And Lapel got off to a slow start in the season, but you knew that they were going to be. Coach Miller was going to have them ready at this point.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And he's
no doubt.
And he's gotten them to where like I said, we talked about beforehand. I think Lapel's the favorite in the sectional.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to you build some confidence just by being in this game.
Yes.
And then you never know next week because they just off the games tonight.
Well, and they're not playing with one of their best players either. So,
that's true,
that's a weapon that they've got that one of the best players I've ever watched play.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that'll be tough next week if he's back out.
Yep. So the kick down to the 1.
Careful there.
Yep. He kind of got him up high.
He did, but they didn't call it.
He didn't grab on anything. I think that's where he got by.
Yeah.
It just looked bad.
Yeah, number 9 looks like Landon White on the carry there.
So
Sherry Dowd's asking for trivia here, Joe.
Yeah.
She thinks she's going to win again.
Yeah.
I think she Googles the answers. What do you think?
I'm not going to comment.
I'll comment. I think she Googles the answers.
She did win last week. She was.
And the week before, and the week before that.
Chad Kokenauer's one of our top trivia
true.
winners, too.
That's true.
Though I have not seen him chat tonight.
He might be on vacation, not watching it.
Well, everybody else
Apparently,
is on vacation. Everybody's on vacation except for us, I think.
He just got sick of winning the trivia, maybe. It's hard to win them all the time. Looks like Miller. Ooh.
Good D.
Wow. Heck of a hit there. Who was that? Hoskins? No.
And the first.
Oh, Rubel. Wow.
And the first stop, the loss on that run. Miller's hasn't really broke anything big, but he's not lost any yards until that rush.
I would love to see Rubel make hits like that all day, every day. He's such a big kid to get out there and just make hits like that. That would be great.
I don't think Coach Dowd knows how to use Google. I think that's her problem.
She probably doesn't.
She got the encyclopedias out.
She probably does. She's got her whole set on the bookshelf.
There's a long throw. Vols is there. Oh.
Slapped it. No good.
No flag. No, that had more contact than earlier.
Maybe the refs had a meeting at halftime. Maybe they decided against it.
So we've got a 3rd and long here, and the Bulldogs have found a way every time. They have yet to not convert, I believe. So they have found a way. Maybe one time they had a 4th down play. Hey, Minnie Murray.
Who's Minnie Murray?
That is Lincoln Schilling.
Oh. Oh, he's talking some trash. We got a little trash talk going in the chat here. This is fun.
I'm a subscriber to his YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Is it Minnie Murray? Is that what Oh, did he catch that?
He did catch it, and it is going to be a 1st down.
Bryce Burris again. I'd love to say our defense needs to watch X, Y, and Z, but, man, they've got so many tools in their arsenal. It's hard to keep track. You watch this one, and then it goes to the other one. It's like, man, that's tough.
Yep. And like we mentioned, one of them's in street clothes. So
yeah, true.
So it's going to be something that got to find a way to stop this passing attack.
He's running it. It's got a handful of Royals there. Looks like Stipes and Vols. Can't see who else is in that pile. Oh, looks like Bill, Braden Hill. Oh, Aaron Redmond. It looks like he has hit a 50-yard field goal, but just in practice. So we got to see it in a game.
So I'm told you go to ihsaa.eventlink.com/tickets to get tickets for the volleyball game tomorrow.
What was that again?
It's ihsaa.eventlink.com/tickets.
And just look up the volleyball sectional for us?
I suppose.
Okay. Pass is complete to number 17, Logan White.
And I will say the T in tickets is capitalized in what they sent to me, so I don't know if that's...
Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't hurt to know.
And if the Royals are playing, which we're going to be playing, at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, it's nothing more exciting than being at an event when you win a sectional championship.
Oh, yeah. Any sporting event.
So make sure you come out and support the girls.
For sure. Oh, fake pass over to Miller again. He's running it. Got Gabe Johnson getting shoved out of bounds here.
It's going to be 2nd and about 7.
We've got 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Just under 4 minutes.
All right. Again, the trips on the far side with Miller back. I think I could just repeat that every time. And then there they try that fake pressure again. They're going. That's going to be.
Nice defense by Vols. Nice defense. We got Caden Willis and Vols, but Vols made the jump there.
And this is the play they got Willis on earlier where he grabbed. And this time he doesn't grab, and they get the stop there, and Vols nearly picks it off. Now, you got to find a way to get a stop here. This is where they tend to have find a way to get someone open as Craig is rolling out. So we'll see what they try here.
And how many yards to 1st down?
About 7.
About 7 yards, okay.
He's going to throw it up.
He's just going to make that little – oh, man, he was juggling it there for a minute, but pass complete to Burris.
And unfortunately, he's down in pain.
Uh-oh.
So trainers and coaches are coming out. Hopefully just a cramp.
Oh, I hope so. You don't want to see that in any kid
what
ever.
What is Burris, junior?
Yeah.
So.
You do see that a lot, though, with kids that cramping up. I don't know if it's
They're not stretching him. So
we're
going to
go to break.
Go to a short break here. And, he's off. He's off. He's walking. That's good.
That's good. So maybe got a little stinger there or something. Sometimes if you get hit, just right it, kind of like a dead leg is what we used to call it. Looks like he's going to take a couple plays off.
Important thing, his health's important, but the play there to make that first down there by the Bulldogs, they just keep converting. And Royals just can't find a way to stop Craig and these receivers.
All right,
here we go.
First
and 10. Hand off to Miller and trying to get from behind.
Rubel got him, ran him down.
Yep.
Nice play by Rubel there for the Royals. I'm not sure if Miller could feel him breathing down his back or not.
Yeah, and you could see Rubel kind of hit another gear when he realized he could catch him from behind.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know how many gears he has, but
I'm not sure either.
but he was in the highest one there.
Looks like he got a little turf burn there on his elbow or something. He keeps looking at it.
And this time they hand it to Miller again, up the middle again. Another pickup of about 3. That's been a lot of their rushes, been about 3 yards.
Yep. Again, our D-line's doing their best to stop it. But they're just going to keep nickel and diming it down the field here.
And with the running game, they haven't really broke any big ones. They've just same thing like you talked about.
Just those quick passes. That's what I mean, that you can tell that they're so disciplined.
But the passing attack has been back-breaking at times, especially in third down situations here. So let's see what the Royals can get a stop here. It's 36-31, 2 minutes left here in the third. And Miller.
Back to Miller again.
And he's going to be they're going to give it to him. But he got upended there right at the sticks. And, yeah, they gave him the first down. So about 2 minutes away from the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question.
Sure, Dowd, you're going down. I'm going to get this question right.
You can answer on – I will tell you this one. This one's hard.
Oh, great.
This one's hard.
Why don't you just ask some cheerleading questions? I can get all those.
Yeah, I don't think I could even come up with a cheerleading
I'll give you
question.
some. I'll give you some cheer questions. Some track questions. I can do those.
So clock is winding down. We got to have a timeout by the Bulldogs.
Okay. About 1 minute, 37 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 36-31 Lapel.
And I know we've been talking about it, but I just want to make sure to volleyball sectional, it is
pull up the site here.
ihsa.eventlink.com/tickets, capital T on the tickets, to buy tickets for the volleyball sectional tomorrow. We will stream it. This is our last stream until winter sports on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So the rest of the fall season and the tournament, both volleyball and football, you will have to find us on ihsatv.org. And we will and that's where you can watch those live streams. So make sure that you join us there. We have been approved both for the volleyball sectional tomorrow for both games, if the Royals are in both games. And then next Friday night, we've been approved by the HSA to stream that first round game.
Who's announcing the games tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, currently it is me.
This year.
Uh-oh, we lost our video feed.
Uh-oh. I didn't touch anything.
So you want to?
Yeah, I'll try to give some play-by-play here.
You talk, and I may go visit upstairs.
Yep. Oh, great. No pressure.
So
looks like the Royals made a stop here. Got about 10 yards to go. 1:17 left in the third quarter. Trying to see what Lapel's setting up here.
I'm going to go up and see what's going on upstairs.
Okay. All right, looks like we've got Miller. He's putting Priest in motion here, and he's throwing it outside to number 17, but incomplete pass. Pass intended for Logan White for Lapel, but incomplete. Kind of looked like he was going to toss it out to Priest, but Got about 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like referees are trying to make a decision here. Oh. Resetting the clock to 39. So 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Okay, looks like Craig's got the play. We know what we're getting ready to do here for Lapel. Logan White on the right side. We've got Bryce Burris out on the left. He's looking, gonna make that. Oh man, that was an excellent pass to Logan White, intended for him, but it was tipped away by some Royal defenders. Great job again for Voles and Caden Willis making that play. They've been critical for us tonight on defense. Looks like a very similar play here. See where we're going to go for Lapel. Looks like he's running out to the left side looking for an open. Oh, and we've got Evan Wheeler almost making that tackle. And then Rubel brought him down, wrapped up his legs and made the quarterback scramble for that. But great job by Rubel and Wheeler bringing him down. Looks like the Royals are going to take over. Great job by the defense. That's the kind of defense that I love to see from the Royals. You know, we get Coach Robbins getting all fired up on the sideline, Coach Carter, and just getting these boys fired up at halftime. I knew that's what probably would happen because that's what we've seen a lot this season. So great job by the defense. Got 26 seconds left. Sorry about our video here. We're working on it. Looks like Elijah Eden's, intended for Jackson, but knocked down by a couple Lapel players. Not sure, we didn't get any pass interference there, but good job by Jackson. Trying to get that pass, wasn't unable to do so. Got second down, about 10 yards to go. Ball's on the 27. Got Manship on the far side, or near side, excuse me. Eden's handing off the QB. QB up the middle, bumping out to the right side. He's still driving, still driving, still driving. And about, I don't know, maybe 5 yards short of a first down. Oh, we've got our video back up. Good.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
So we got to stop. Right?
Yeah.
I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, they did great. I was saying our defense, that's what I like to see. Our defense came out at halftime and working hard and making those critical plays.
And it is a third quarter. I didn't get that
It
change.
is the third quarter, yeah. We've got, well, it's fourth quarter now.
Yeah, now it's fourth
quarter now.
I knew I would forget that. So let me, we'll get to the trivia. I know everybody's anticipating. And here's part of our problem, I think. I think we have some wet connections.
Uh-oh.
So, upstairs.
Yeah. We'll blame the guys upstairs. I could read the trivia, but if you want to work on it. But
okay,
the tech side, that's not me. That would be the husband. But
I'll try one more time.
He's a little busy on the sidelines here. Oh, thanks, Jennifer, for the shout-out. I'm trying. I put a lot of pressure on me right there with no video.
Here's the trivia. So the next week, the Royals will be playing Lapel for the 6th time during the IHSA tournament. Name the 3 other schools that the Royals have played 6 or more times in the tournament.
Geez. Did you come up with that, or did Michael?
Oh, Michael does.
Oh, jeez. He would. That's too hard. I don't even know, Sherry. It's all you.
He's got to name schools.
I know, but
And does he get the first? He does get the first. So there's your trivia.
I'm just thinking, though, didn't we just change our sectional, or have we always had the same teams in our sectional? For the most part. It's changed. That's what I thought.
So what 3 schools? And this is the most. So, like, what 3 schools do you think the Royals have played the most in the tournament besides Lapel?
It's got to be Shenandoah.
Lapel is the 4th. Oh, there's a hold. So that's going to come back. You don't want Elijah to get hurt here. Because that's going to come back.
Great run by Elijah, though. You almost wish that you could, like, signal him from the sideline, like, stop, just run out of bounds.
Yes.
So you don't want to see a player get hurt when you know it's getting called back.
Yep. Here's some of our trash talk. Of course, Coach Dowd.
Hey, I got one right if they're right. I said Shenandoah.
So we got some guesses coming in. Knightstown, Shenandoah, and North Decatur, Centerville, Doa.
But Knightstown, are they the same class as us?
Well, we were 1A.
Oh, that's right. We were 1A.
So.
That's right. That's where I was getting confused. I was trying to think Knightstown's not even in our class. It looks like another quarterback keep. Elijah's running up the middle. He's stopped by a handful of Bulldogs there. Not sure who made the first contact, but it looks like number 31 maybe. Little Bracken, I think is how you say the name, Bracken. Sorry if I messed that name up. I apologize.
So John's official guesses are Knightstown, Shenandoah, Cambridge City.
Oh, Cambridge City maybe.
There's a northeastern guess. We're looking for 3, and I'll tell you right now, one of them is going to surprise people.
Oh, jeez. Let me think here. Let me think of my husband's way of thinking here on this question.
Like, I'd surprise people so much, I don't think that we will get it. Nobody will get it right. Deep throw and
surprise us how, Joe? I need more information here. Can you give hints on the trivia?
It's a team that we don't typically play.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna say Cardinal Ritter. No.
So you got to remember, we were in 1A for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've been in 2A for quite a while now, since basically 2014, I believe, or 15.
Yeah.
So we've been 2A. So we've been in 2 different classes in our history.
Looks like third down. We got 10:33 left in the quarter. Pass off to, or hand off to QB.
There's another hold.
Flag on the play.
And he's going to get the first down. It's going to be called back. And I don't know. I didn't hit the replay. I'm sure this is way too late. I don't know
holding on the Royals.
Where the hold is there.
It looked like maybe Carter in the backfield. Ethan Carter. I'm not sure. Don't quote me
Unless
on that.
Unless it's a block in the back, maybe. I could see maybe that. Yeah, he kind of blocked that kid in the back, maybe.
I don't necessarily think that was holding, but, you know, like I said, they're getting paid to officiate, so we'll go with what they say.
Maybe. He might have had his arm on the outside. I'll give him that one. Is it raining again? I think it is.
It is, yep.
So
ball's on the 30.
It's going to be third and a lot.
We can do it. Don't lose faith.
And here's a long pass by Eden. Down the middle. It's picked off.
Biscuits. All right.
So an interception. So after neither team not being able to stop each other, now we've gotten 2 stops in a row here. And pick off. He's going to Rubel, and Rubel kind of slows down. I think it was Rubel. Kind of slows down and stops. I may be wrong.
No, it looked like going to maybe Manship.
Maybe. So
hard to tell again with the rain. Sorry, guys.
Redmond. So there we go.
It was Sullivan.
Oh.
Intended for Sullivan.
So kind of stopped there, and unfortunately the ball went over his head and picked off nicely, and now the Royals Got to get another stop.
Yep.
Here's Miller, going to be stopped. And, hey, there's Mark playing some D.
Okay.
Mark sometimes has he been playing D all game?
No, I don't think so. No, I haven't noticed him, but I know he's been playing the last couple of games because we had some injuries and things.
Lots of guesses here. Deaf School, Shenandoah, Hagerstown, Sheridan, Winchester.
Oh, Sheridan. Yeah, that's a good guess.
How about this? Nobody has mentioned the school that I'm talking about. That's going to mess this up.
Greenfield.
Just telling you, there is a school that is going to cause everybody not to get this right.
Blame my husband. He comes up with these trivia questions. They are infuriating.
All right, Craig back to throw.
Oh, almost picked off there.
Oh.
Pushing him back. We got Gabe Johnson almost picked that off there. Great effort there by Johnson.
Forward progress is going to get him to the 49-yard line.
Got 9:16 left in the quarter. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
And we'll, again, they got to find a way. They're going to need to create their break. They're going to create their turnover. Two of the schools have been mentioned. 2 of the 3 have been mentioned. Can you put them together?
Oh, jeez. Looks like we've got number 3, Jackson Kripe, coming in.
And the rain is coming down harder.
And a handoff to Miller.
Good.
Taken
Wheeler.
down quick by Wheeler. Nice job there.
Great job by Evan Wheeler.
That's the kind of play I love to see him do. I was talking about it earlier, I believe, in the first quarter. He just pops out of nowhere and just takes people out. I love it. Love to see that.
Nope.
Still nobody guessed it yet?
No.
Dang. Can we get a hint? Is it a big school or a small school? It would have to be small because it's in our.
Yeah.
I give up.
Yeah. It's going to be I think we're not going to have a winner tonight. The last trivia of the year.
There goes Hoskins, putting a little pressure on him.
Ah.
Oh, nice job.
And really the first time Craig's been off target all night.
Yep.
Just to let him just a little too far. An incomplete pass going to bring up a third and about 13.
Yeah, really good pressure by Trueblood and by Hoskins. Trueblood on the receiver and Hoskins going after the quarterback.
And the rain that we have now is here to stay. So there's no more breaks. There's no more windows. So this game's finishing in the rain. And
I think it's going to rain all the way until the next morning.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Third down. Craig drops the pass. He's going to throw it.
He's looking out
it's
there.
It's going to be short.
Yep.
And it's gonna
Great job by our defense. Intended for Burris.
And that's good to see him back out there after thought we might have been hurt earlier. And so it's going to bring a 4th and 13. And they still have their offense out there, I believe. So.
Yep. There's quarterback getting the play from the sidelines, Craig. We've got about 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
You don't want to jump off sides here.
No.
Don't want to give them 5 yards. That makes it a lot easier for them here.
Yes, it does.
You also you don't want them to be able to sit back there with all kinds of time. So see if they can pressure. Oh, it's going to be a pooch kick, and it's blocked partially. And we're going to play it.
Hold on to it.
And, yep,
there's a flag.
Get down. They really let that play go a long time there before they blew the whistle. But that was Hayden Jackson kind of picked that up, and that's a brave move.
That is a brave move.
By a freshman with a 5-point game.
Yeah. I like it. I like
in
the
the
grit.
rain.
Yep. That's gutsy, but I like it.
But here we go. So the Royals with under 8 minutes to go, down by 5. And this has turned out to be a really good football game.
Excellent football game.
Should we give the trivia? Oh,
I didn't give it to him. I honestly have no.
I've seen a correct answer.
Uh-oh.
All the schools have been mentioned.
Uh-oh.
All right. Eden hands off to QB off the left side, and he's going to cut it upfield.
Still moving.
And still running, spinning, and a pickup of about 9. And again, I mean, this is why change?
Yeah.
Why change? So
he's doing a great job.
And
I mean, to tell you, I know you guys at home can't see this, but that rain is torrential. I don't know if you can see it up in the top left corner. This is crazy. I've never been more glad to be in a press box.
No.
Little.
He got it.
He got it.
Eden got it. Mark seemed to be confused if he was going to hand him the ball, and Eden
just went for it.
Yeah. And I don't want to talk about it. I was going to talk about something, but I don't want to. It's a bad time to talk about it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
So first down and 7 minutes winding down here in the fourth quarter.
36-31.
Do you want to thank everybody? We're close around 250 viewers. And this time QB off the left side. He's going to break a tackle and get up and going to pick up about 5.5. Do we want to give the answer? Do you want to give a last guess here?
I said Shenandoah. That's all I've got. I'll tell you.
Okay, here is the answer, and only one person came up with one of the schools here. And we'll watch this play, and then we'll get the answer.
Okay.
They're on pins and needles.
I know. Handing it off again to Kubi. He's rolling off his.
Wow,
there he
Mark.
goes. There he goes. Oh, shoot. That leg bent a
Yeah.
weird direction. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, but Mark doesn't affect Mark.
I know. He's tough. I'm.
All right, here's some of our answers. We've had quite a few guesses, but this one's going to shock you here. Shenandoah, people got 7 times the Royals have faced Shenandoah in the tournament. Northeastern, 7 times. Lapel, 6 times, will be next week. Union City, the Royals have faced 6 times in the tournament. Last time, I think, was 2013.
Oh, wow.
And so that
is surprising.
That's why a lot of people, I think, are in that. And I will give credit, Skylar Schroep did come up with Union City there. So short pass to Manship.
No, to Rubel.
Rubel, sorry.
Yep, that's all right.
I saw the 4.
That's okay. That's why I'm here, Joe.
Yes,
I got to correct you.
Yes, hey, I am okay with it.
A nice little short pass. Faked it, but made that little short pass. Got Sullivan coming in. Looks like you've got Manship in.
Another interesting thing, everybody probably thought Knightstown would be on that list.
Yeah, I would have thought Knightstown for sure.
But a lot of times, they've only played 4 times in the tournament. So that's a surprising. They haven't been in the same class.
We've got Sipes running the ball. Let's go, Sipes.
Nice
Sipes.
job. And one of his few carries of the season, I bet you he has less than 5 carries this season. Picks up a big first down.
Out. Great job on Sipes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see a lot of speed from him. Usually he's an 800 runner, but, man, he's moving. Yeah, usually on defense he's a monster out there, but offense, like what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Got about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter here.
And got handoff of QB up the middle. Got a little breather on that last play, and
got the entire Lapel Bulldogs team.
Yep. And he's doing a good job hanging on to the ball because, when they hold him up like that, they can rip it away.
I was going to say, probably easy to just pop that out of there, especially with the weather conditions.
Coach Johnson, Kyle Johnson, probably did seem like more than 4. Nice to see Coach Johnson watching. And the handoff to QB off the left side. And he's going to get the first down and more.
He's going.
Yep.
Nice
He's gonna
work.
Take it down to the 15, and the Royals running this clock down and just getting chunks of yardage with QB.
4 minutes, 23 seconds left. At about 5 yard. No. Where are we at? Yeah. Oh, we got the first down here.
Yep, first down, 10, and the rain we thought it couldn't come down harder. It's coming down harder.
You can't hardly see the numbers, guys. I know that the video doesn't do us justice, but this is crazy.
QB's going to hand it up the
To
middle.
find it. No room there. They've picked his ticket up right there, I think.
And it's almost like a surprise. He only picked up 2.
Yeah.
Or 1.5. So, yeah, It's always 70 degrees and sunny where I coach. So.
Yeah, me too. I'm usually in a gym.
It's not the outdoors.
Now I will say track season, we'd be running in this too, so I'm used to this.
All right, 3:25 left. Mark's going to get stuffed, and he's going to go down. So good job by the Bulldogs and a stop. And
number 32, Isaiah Young, looks like on that tackle.
It's
third down for the
Royals down by 5. You're not going to kick.
Got about 3 minutes left here. We're going to have to do something.
So you got to find a way to pick up 10 here in 2 plays. Don't have to get it all here on this play, but. So give credit to the offensive line in QB's game, too.
Yep, for sure.
You've mentioned it a couple times.
There
up
it is.
The middle.
Oh, man, that was right there for Vols. Right there.
Yep, a diving defensive play there by a Bulldog.
Yeah, they read that play great, but Vols, that would have been a great play.
So 4th down and 10, and Royals do have 3 timeouts left. And this is a big play. Probably the play of the game right here.
Yep.
It's not over yet if you don't get this, but it's going to be tough.
Yep.
So 4th and 10. And pressure. Eden's going to go down, slipped, and that's going to be a loss. And turnover on downs, and the defense comes through. Now you got to ask your defense to get another stop.
Yep. And you know what? I would put my bets on our defense any day.
Yep.
If anybody can do it, they can do it. We can see what'll happen. But, you can't blame Eden for that.
No.
He had pressure for sure, but he couldn't cut.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to blame it all on the weather, but I can't imagine being out there playing in these conditions. These kids are working their butt. I don't know. Can I say butt on the live stream?
Sure.
Working their butts off. Sorry, I might get a letter mailed to us.
It's better than what Sherry said.
Oh, yeah. Working their bottoms off. How about that? I'll use my toddler lingo. All right, defense. Let's see what we can do here.
Oh, and then now you got to think that the Bulldogs are going to keep it on the ground here. But
I don't think so. If anybody can throw it, this kid can throw it.
Oh, yeah.
He's running over to see what coach wants him to do.
They're going to run some clock here. And so, yeah. So we've got 2nd and about 7. You want to thank Lapel. They've been awesome.
Yeah, for
providing us this opportunity to stream here, and they could have easily told us no. There's 3 people streaming tonight.
Yeah.
So I want to thank them.
Looking for the throw. I told you. Little short pass.
He drops it. That was open, and Hayden Jackson was just a step behind the receiver. And a drop by number 3. I don't have it on mine.
Is Jackson Kripe.
Okay.
Got just a little over 2 minutes left in the game.
So you get a stop here, 3rd down and 7. You force them to punt, and the Royals got another chance to get life. So huge play here. And the Royals have 3 timeouts. So.
All right, boys, let's do this.
Here's a roll out by Craig. He's getting a little bit of pressure on the backside, and that ball is low and caught for the 1st down. So a sliding catch there by Burris. And Lapel Bulldogs advance to a 1st down. And now the Royals, I think, got to start thinking about using timeouts.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to stop that clock. Just under 2 minutes left.
A big play. And Craig's been making big plays all night.
Yeah.
And he's stepped through, and then Burris has played really well as well. So Craig in the shotgun with, you got to think Miller's going to take this here, handoff, and they do flip it to him. And
there goes our D-line. Nice job by the Royals.
And interesting, like
Hoskins.
Craig tosses that to Miller. That gives him a pass. Oh. So that stats goes under every.
A pass?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Is that intentional, you think? Man, okay, all right.
I mean,
can neither confirm nor deny if that was intentional.
We were known to do that a few years ago as well. So we got some passing and receiving yards on little jet sweep tosses type things.
Nice.
So, all right.
Nice job by Hoskins, and Sipes was playing defense there and made that stop with Hoskins. So.
What a great game tonight has been. So we get to replay this next week. So, and I'm sure that both teams. I know that our team has done some things differently than what they really intend on doing.
For sure.
And I'm sure that Lapel's doing the same thing.
Yes.
So this is something that is going to be another little chess match next week as they go into sectional play.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do the live stream next week. This is too stressful. I need to be able to yell at my TV.
So next week we are at home, and these same two teams will play again. And the clock is down to 1:29 left. Handoff by Miller.
Taken down by.
Yep, it's going to be.
Looks like Trueblood.
And they call another timeout.
Nice job for Trueblood taking him down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9. I think this is unique from football that we've played back-to-back. In boys basketball, we had a few years where we played Hagerstown last game of the season, then played them the first game of the sectional. But in football, I can't remember too many times in our history that we have played back-to-back.
So how does it turn out like that? Because it's not a conference game, so why don't we play?
It's just the way our
schedule.
we've blended with Lapel for quite a few years.
Okay.
And now we're in the same sectional,
yeah.
and the luck of the draw just comes out that way. So I will give credit to the music here at the stadium. Did you hear halftime?
Yes, it was all rain.
All rain
themed,
songs,
yes.
Rain-themed songs.
Yes.
And how fun was that at halftime?
Whoever's running the radio, they're doing a great job. And you know me, I got to mention the cheerleaders. They have not, and I can only see Lapel's cheerleaders, but they are dancing and having fun, and they have not stopped cheering these boys on the whole game.
Yeah.
It's my little cheer coach heart coming out, but it's
not super cold. Like
no, they are just
I don't
drenched.
mind rain, and I don't mind cold, but I hate cold rain.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's like
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Craig's going to roll out with
pressure. Come on,
and
Wheeler,
the Royals get him.
Down.
And you call another
right.
timeout here, and you're going to force them to punt.
Nice job, Rubel and Wheeler there. That was awesome.
Yeah, and here's the replay. So defense steps it up. We've been kind of hard on the defenses the last most of the first half.
Yeah.
And the defenses have stepped up here in the second half.
I told you, I made a prediction. These boys, they will go to war. They will go to war. This D-line, they are awesome. The defense in general, I love to watch it.
So I do want to mention, you're right, Jade has been awesome.
Oh, thanks.
She's done a great job. So Mr. Adams with the compliment.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Adams. Oh. I'm doing my best, guys. I got to tell you, it's been really hard not to get too involved in the game because I've been trying really hard to keep it.
I don't know if
low-key.
I don't know if Michael passed it on to you, but I was like, I need her to be the energy giver.
Okay, well, hey, I can do a lot more here. But
I was not very energetic last week as I watched it back.
We've got clock operators and other live streams going, so I don't want to get kicked out. So I'm trying to keep it low key. Looks like a
little bit of pressure.
A little pressure, yeah.
Oh, a bad bounce.
Oh, did he touch it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, now we've touched it.
Oh, okay.
So I think some people in the press box thinks that Voles touched it here.
Hard to see.
And
he's talking to the refs about it. Do we have a replay?
And then somebody came in and just dove in after it.
I couldn't see who that was.
I couldn't either, but
he must have been told to get it by the coaches on the sideline. Yep. I don't think he touched it, Joe. It looks like he was running towards it, but I don't think he did.
And if Voles touches that ball, he's not walking to it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he touched it because if he had, he would have been going for it.
So here the Royals have to drive about 70-some yards, 80-some yards actually.
Okay, little toss over there to number 7. That's Braden.
Did he get out of bounds? Oh, he doesn't get out of bounds. Who was that?
54 seconds. That's Voles.
Voles did not get out of bounds.
And he's down.
And he's down, hurt. So Voles is down. And
you got 49 seconds left in the game here.
So this is the thing where we have no timeouts left.
Oh,
so
he's cramping. You can see it. He can't get up.
Everything's got to go to the sideline. And got to get ready with no timeouts left. And the clock starts right away. They need to be ready to go. They can't waste any time. It's Eden's
got Eden
pressured.
on the run here. Come on, Eden, be smart. Oh.
Yep, he does get away. That stops the clock. So at least you got the clock stopped. It's 38 seconds left. Third down at about 6.
Make good choices here.
So 38 seconds left if you can't see that blurb on our scoreboard. And Eden's been getting pressured the last few
He's going to
attempts.
throw it. He's got some pressure there.
He's going to throw it to Redmond, and Redmond right through Redmond's hands.
Right through his hands.
And that's a tough one.
That is tough.
Because that was a first down, and I mean, you're going to have to really work to get the ball stopped, or get the clock stopped, but he was open.
Yep. Those things happen. Yep. It happens.
So now 32 seconds. Fourth down and 5 yards to go. And this is the ball game. So it looks like Lapel's going to call timeout. I do want to talk about Coach Hibbert has a golf outing October 28th coming up.
Oh, yeah, the scramble, right?
And the last time I talked to him, they had about a little over, like, in the number of teams.
That's a good turnout.
So he's looking for more, though. So if you want to join the golf scramble, I looked ahead. It's supposed to be like 78 degrees, sunny on October 28th. A perfect day to be on the golf course.
I would love to do it. I am a terrible golfer, but I will drive the golf cart and I'll take people around. But
so
yeah, everybody should head out there and support him. Coach Hibbert does so much for our school and for our kids. It's awesome to see. But
so if you contact C. Hibbert at easternhancock.org to figure out how to get signed up. Here we go. This is really the ball game right here. You don't complete this, game is over. Pressure. He's going to roll out, and there's a flag, and it's going to be knocked down, incomplete. But they're just going to decline this, and it's going to be turnover on downs.
That's the ball game.
That's going to be the Royals can't stop it. The Bulldogs will just take a knee, and the game's going to end here at 36-31.
Great game, though. What a great game.
Oh, yeah. It makes you excited about next week.
Yes.
Last year, these teams, two teams played. We kind of played really, really well, defeated them in this game. And then we faced them 2 weeks later in the sectional, and then they won.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see a great matchup next week in the sectional, first round of the IHSA sectional.
And I think at the very least both teams learned a lot in preparation for next week. I know I probably won't see my husband for the next 6 days because he'll be prepping for that game, but it's fun to watch and no injuries and everybody, I like to keep everybody healthy, but excellent playing by both teams. Definitely have some things to work on, though, getting ready for next week.
And that's the clock's going down here, and I think I forgot. Is that score right? No, I quit keeping score in the fourth quarter. So.
Sorry, we got distracted. It was a little bit intense up here.
No, I didn't. We didn't know it was no points scored in the fourth quarter.
36-31 for the final.
So after scoring all those points in the first 3 quarters, I thought I'd messed up. But it was 0-0 in the fourth quarter, and what a game.
What a game. That was awesome.
So I doubt we're going to have much of a post-game show because it's raining and we need to get our equipment in.
Yeah.
And get to the cars.
Yes.
And then this stuff, a lot of this equipment's going with me to Triton Central tomorrow. So
well, it's been fun.
So make
this
sure.
Is awesome.
I think our player of the game is pretty obvious.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
Mark
sure.
Kuby. And then you could even say we'll go players of the game. Our offensive line did a great job at kind of helping spring him open, and
for sure.
And Lapel's a good line. Like
wow.
they have an offensive lineman that looks like a college left
he's
tackle.
Big.
So that's a really big line. So good credit to our offensive line and how they sprung holes open for Mark.
Yes, and gave him a lot of opportunities to make plays there.
So we'll go with Mark Kuby as our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game, and then give credit to Craig, Devin Craig, for Lapel. He was on target most of the evening in really bad conditions.
Yeah, he was fun to watch.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think we're going to wrap up pretty quick, more than normal. I do want to thank everybody for watching on YouTube and Facebook this season. Remember, we're going to be on IHSA TV only next week, or actually tomorrow morning for the volleyball sectional, and then hopefully tomorrow night for the volleyball sectional championship match, and then next week in this rematch between these two teams, the Lapel and Eastern Hancock. So, so hey, I mean, he looks like an impressive offensive lineman, like I said.
Yeah, for sure.
So, thanks for watching, Tish. And I'm sorry if I really blocked your daughter. So sometimes chat messages come up and I
not sure if it's real or
so,
not.
So do you want to? Okay. Okay. So we're going to wrap this up, and thank you for joining us. And unfortunately, the Royals come up just a tad short, 36 to 31 against the Bulldogs. But it really makes you excited about the possibilities next week.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And we will return next week, and we'll see you then. Thanks for joining me, Jade.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. Thanks
for
having me. Thank you.
And really appreciate your help.
If we're home next week, I'll get way more hype. I'll be a lot louder.
All right. So good night, and